You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know, all blood neighborhood, homie, the only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months, but never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on planet Earth, the Coach AB Show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No looking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, you motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have stuck his bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kimes get there? Well, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's
what
why I can't speak to women in football.
You fucking slap dicks, issues get pressed so fast it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
What up, man? We're in the building. It's Work Boot Wednesday. Strap up your hard hats and your work boots. Pull up your big boy pants. It is go time. Take the E out of ego. It spells go. We got a loaded show today. Sean King, Black Ice, joins us. Maybe Braden Fajoko sighting will pop in. We got a lot of news going on between one of the Tongan homies. The Tongan delegation is not very pleased with one of our buddy's sons, Mr. Vaca, being removed in college football. We're going to dive into that. We may have a Dave or Coach Yona reporting as he may call in as well to give us an update on that whole situation, the Polynesian connection. We're going to find out what's really going on in that realm. If you haven't heard, we'll break it down. But we got a lot going on, and it starts with National League being shut out in the Major League Baseball All-Star game last night, 4-0. No Ohtani, no bats, all pitching. National League gives up 2 base hits right out the gate, singles right up the middle. Horrible pitching by a homer in Philadelphia. A Philly pitcher himself got fucking rocked. But let's dive into the Spain domination of France. Smitty said France is the best team. I said Spain's going to dominate them, and they did. 2-0. As they move on to the finals, and they will face the winner of today's England versus Argentina game, match, whatever you want to call it. Messi, can he win another? The LeBron sweepstakes seem to have a winner chicken dinner, and most teams already know who that is. But when will we find out? That is the question. We will teach you how to defeat a bison in the wild and how to avoid one at the same time. Sean King joins us to discuss some football, and we are on a hump day. We call it Work Boot Wednesday on the realest show on Planet ERF. But what do I know? What I do know is our Far East Sider 317. LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR fight defending, Caitlin Clark swinging in and out, hating, White Castle loving. Our main man, Big Smitty, joins.
What's going on, y'all, man? We live, man. We locked and loaded on this hump day. Beautiful Wednesday, man. Way back Wednesday, man. We feeling good. I'm feeling great. Took a nice hot shower this morning, man. Washed my face real good, man. Prayed before I got out of the bed. Brushed my teeth, washed my face. All my limbs is here. I can feel everything. I can feel pain. I can feel love. I can feel every emotion, mentally, physically, everything. And I thank God for that, homie. We got young Betty in the background. We got young Paris. We got JB look stressed out. We're going to change that throughout this show. My goal is to bring happiness and peace through this show and to my calls, and I will do that today. Shout out to Jay Flynn, 1987, Scrap Skrilla the Rilla. Shout out to my main man, LC James, Mr. Holtman, JD from the Shy. I'll be in Chicago in about a week or so. Hit me up. We got Stillers Miz. We got Andrew Nance, Souls of Thought, Jason Singer, Mr. Big Pen, and TJ Too Nasty. If you're not green, you're not seen. I will talk to only green people today. So if you're not a member up and subscribe right now. What's up, Jason? Smitty. I'm not listening to JB on Bison advice. Keith Smith. Shout out to my cousin.
There's a lot of emotions today.
Yeah.
I didn't really see that. I didn't really see it up close. I didn't know that was you getting flipped.
This picture fire. It's like I wear that.
That's your get down?
It's the Players Company. Like if I'm just chilling, that's the Players Company hat. That's a women in sports shirt. That's just my black Nike, like comfortable, like I call them my travel pants. Anytime I fly, I put those on, but I also work out in them. And then my old LeBrons that I go to the gym with to work out in. So that's literally everything that I own.
I don't like my shirt. I've never worn Wranglers in my life. It makes me look very like racist. Backwoods, like white, like super like Kansan or something. I don't wear Wrangler.
Kind of fits your MO. I mean, the shirt's real big and baggy. You like your shirts big and baggy?
I do, but I don't like the sun. Is that the sun? Is that the sun, or what is that coming off the back of the Bison?
It's the rays of him, I guess. I don't know if it's a sun or if it's like the American, like a weird American flag type of design. Yeah. But like the shirt.
Let me ask you, lady, you have that in already? Is it too soon? Do you think, Smitty? It's a controversy. We got the Bison as our thumbnail because there's the sports news is cooked right now, so we're gonna make up and generate our own. But like, is it too soon? You think for like merch?
Bison merch?
Take a look.
Oh man! Oh man! Wow!
What?
You know why this is messed up? And I'm glad you brought this up.
What happened?
I get we live in a capitalist society. I'm all for it. Go make your money. Go hustle. But it sucks for the man who actually went through this and almost lost his life because unless you can correct me and tell me I'm wrong, I don't believe that this is him or his family actually doing this. Somebody else is profiting off of his viral moment and off a moment in which he almost lost his life. And he's not going to make a cent from it. And I don't know if there's anything he could technically do about it to really – like fight it because all they got to say is, well, this is just some random person. You can't tell us that we can't draw a design like this and say, that is you. We don't use your name. We don't use your likeness. We don't even technically use your image. We just drew an image very similar, damn near exact to how you looked when you got hit, but you can't prove us wrong, kind of similar to this, like make me a sandwich shirt that I know, but that's neither here nor there. But it just sucks because like, damn, like at least break the dude off like 10% or something of it because you're using his moment to make money. But anyway, here's what it is.
Capitalism, homie.
Yeah.
Free market. We live in America. We're supposed to be able to do it, right? We've seen people using name, image, and likeness for how long?
Yeah, do what you want.
I mean, let's do it. We should have did it. But like, me and you should have did it first. To be real, me and you should have did it first.
We had 10,000 shirts though.
But me and you've been kind of at the front. Like on the front line of this, we've kind of been breaking this Bison thing down more than anyone else. We've done videos that's kind of like it's crazy. We could have did the video. I'm probably gonna do a shirt. Matter of fact, thank you for giving me. I'm probably gonna put it out there on the Coach JB store today. So look for the Bison shirt today, and we'll get it going. Smitty, here's the thing. I want to talk about this Bison thing, though.
Yes, please.
Go ahead and read this. Go.
It says TMZ put out exclusive Yellowstone bison involved in viral tourist attack won't be euthanized. And then you went ahead and quote retweeted that and said, why would he be? You should pillow the old dumb fuck doing white people shit. You know what? I mean, you said it in a vulgar way, but I actually agree with you. Like, we can't walk to the Bison's hood, go fuck with him at his house. He protects his home, and then we want to kill him. You mess with him. This is my territory. It's my hood. You trying to get close to me. I saw another video. Was it from you, or I saw something where it was like a collage of a whole bunch of videos put together of white people walking up to Bisons and taking close pictures.
I sent that to you.
A little 2-year-old.
You see that motherfucker hit those kids
in the car? Yeah.
That fucking white mom, homie, should be fucking. The white mom should be taken out back right now.
Man.
Like, listen, if that thing would have been euthanized, homie, first of all, y'all liberals in the chat would have been fucking up in arms. Number one. Number two, I got to be honest, I would have fought for you guys, with the far left liberals. I would have went out there too, because I'm an animal guy. And for you to invade their space, it's like I give the sharks free reign. Just kill everybody in the harbor. If you're swimming in the harbor and you're in their backyard and they bite you thinking you're a seal or a fish or something, guess what? It's a you problem, not ours. We don't control their environment. They don't control ours. If a shark walked on land and just walked on 2 feet all of a sudden and came out and bit me and Smitty, then we got a problem. I get a gun. Boom, boom, boom. We have a problem.
Right.
Until that happens, don't fuck around, homie. You're going to find out.
Yeah.
You're going to find out.
Yeah.
Smitty, what do I say on the show every day? It's never the pit bull's fault that he bit off your face.
Come on now.
The problem is the parent, the fucking person that raised the dog. I never had no fucking pit bull bite nobody's face.
No, hey.
I bit Smitty a little bit, a couple times, but like Smitty shows fear, black. But like at the end of the day,
it's my fault for being black. I should have been black. I should have been black running dog. Yeah.
Real shit though, Smitty. We gotta look at the fathers and the parents and the people raising these pets.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to wild fucking animals, homie, did you hear the comments? Did you hear the comments of this motherfucker that came after me?
What?
The cat said, hey, you must not know the situation. I said, hey, how about you stay the fuck out of the wild animals fucking area, you fucking tard? So I broke it down that way eloquently, like you said. I don't want to start cussing early, get age restricted, but
no, that's cool.
Huh?
I cussed one time too because listen, one great poet, one great poet, JB, explained this situation perfectly fine. The poet Projecte Pat said, if you ain't from my hood, then you can get from around here. Period. And I think the Bison felt that same energy. He felt like if you're not from my hood, you get from around here. And if you're gonna stay in my hood, you're gonna feel these horns on my head. I'm gonna flip your ass upside down. And that was a warning shot. The Bison could have took his life if he wanted to. That was the warning shot. Try me again, old man, and it's curtains. Come on, homie. I respect it. And shout out to Shay TV. She respects it too. Homie.
Huh?
Shout out to Shay TV. I ain't seen her in 3 months. She respects it too. She said, no effing way they should euthanize that bison for being a damn bison. Thank you, Shay.
Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that these motherfuckers want to fuck with these dogs in their or these animals in their environment. Like, you want to do white people shit? Smitty, I gotta be honest.
Say it.
I got firsthand evidence of it last night.
Whoa.
I took Shorty out.
Shorty?
To a spot, and I got to show you, homie, from the very beginning. Bailey, if you could show the very beginning with me walking down the stairs, and I caught it live at a very upscale place. Can't relinquish where I'm from, but we had a lot of fans there. I don't know why. I thought I was going to go secluded, be quiet, nobody see me, and I was wrong. So let me show you the introduction to this high tide that we have in California right now. Not only is that scary as fuck, but let me show you what the epitome of white people shit is and why the Bisons are clear, just like the sharks would have been if I would have captured it on video. Take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look it. I'm at an undisclosed location. The water is about to crash and flood us. But
you wearing blue,
the
homie?
epitome of white people shit. Watch this shit. Fucking white people, man.
Here it is.
Who was that on video? Cut behind me? Anyway.
There it is. I mean, two things here that are very alarming. Number one, you're wearing 5-5 blue. So that's number one. Number one, you're wearing 5-5 blue, which is very just intriguing. That's number one. Number two, though.
Fire. I got a fire. What do they call it? Stephon Day. I did a fit check.
Okay, yeah.
It was fire. I got to show you the whole fit check, though. Go ahead.
Did a little head turn. Number two, though, most importantly, and the reason why we showed this video is white people have a history of running into danger for no reason. Like not to save somebody, to save a child, or to save a human, or save a black man. You guys run into danger just for the hell of it. It's like you see El Nino, you see high tides. What comes to your brain? I have to attack. You see a building completely on fire. You have to go in there and get your Uno cards. You see a shooting going down the street. You have to walk over and tell people to stop. You see fucking Jason and Freddy Krueger coming down the woods. You have to go dive in. If white people see danger, they see opportunity. I don't know why. I don't know if that's how you were wired. Again, you're not going in to save anybody. You're just going in to explore. That's why you guys have the most interesting deaths ever. When black folks pass away, it's high blood pressure, it's gunshot wound, it's fight, it's like regular stuff. When white people pass away, it's on like crazy news channels and they're putting out stuff like breaking news. John Brown passed away because of a shark bite infested him with a new sickness called shark attack. Shark attack 5-5. Do not like what the hell? We never even heard of this type of virus before, but you guys are bringing that new things here because you're trying new shit that we shouldn't be exploring. Bungee jumping, all this type of shit, Jason. So I don't get it.
Problem is, what happened to the video?
It just disappeared, bro. I don't know. I think Blade took it out to get some space.
He took it out to get space?
You heard that?
Take a look at it, though. I'm trying to figure out. This isn't, we haven't even began yet to show you what's going on.
Oh, it just got my fault. That was the whole video.
That's literally the restaurant. The water, it's a high tide right now. Half of the coast is underwater right now if you haven't woke up on the coastline and don't know.
Beautiful view, by the way, for the restaurant, though.
Damn, what happened in the video?
I was messing up?
Yeah, I guess.
It might be a StreamYard situation or something. Let's try one more time.
Hold on. Let me see something.
I love the view, though. What happened, homie? What's going on?
I have no fucking clue. You can't just leave the video on?
You leave it on. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing.
No. I don't want this video.
Oh, another video. Oh,
no, the first video. Confused. What happened to the first video?
The first one. That's why we're confused. Okay, gotta be clear.
See, this one right here. Let me go, baby. Let me see.
Y'all both were touching the same video.
Hold on.
That's like a GIF or something. Okay, we watching this JB.
Huh?
Why you show that?
Somebody walked behind me that was fucking me. But anyway,
that wasn't you, homie. I mean, that was somebody there at the restaurant who just got done using the bathroom and washing her hands. But that wasn't the one you was doing what you had to do with.
Okay.
Huh?
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 What happened?
JB, that you ain't elevate like that. That ain't your work. That ain't your work. Huh? Jason, you gonna lie to me on a Wednesday?
Huh?
That's you, homie? You got the head?
Can we show a second video, Bailey? Where white people should go? It's better, Smitty. Hold on.
Sitting right here. You got to be shitting me. I want to tell him, but I can't be ghetto. But I want to tell this motherfucker, you know how white you look? You know how fucking white this guy looks? White person, get out. The sharks. Get out of the water, homie. I'm trying to save you.
Homie. So do you realize that it's high tide? There's no sand. There's no beach because the water is so high.
Yeah.
By dinner time, see, the restaurant's right where I'm at.
Yeah, I know. It's
The
like
water came over those rocks. The water was up those stairs, over those rocks, all the way up to the window, homie. And I asked the lady, I said, let me ask something, lady. Have you guys had water in the restaurant before? And she's like, oh yeah, 3 weeks ago, the high tide. We had it. We had to shut down and we had to like fucking put pumps in. I said, it's crazy. The high tide is look at the stairs, homie. That's the beach right there, Smitty. It's gone. The beach is gone.
That's crazy, homie.
Look at that shit. Look at that. By the way, we were eating halfway through those all the way up those stairs where the window door is. See the window opening?
Yeah.
Because you sit right there at your window. You can open the window. You can close the window.
Yeah.
The water was up past those black rails walking up, homie.
Why they black? Damn, that's crazy, homie.
Can't be white. But I'm saying it's crazy.
And the white boy was in the water the whole time?
He was out there for at least 2 hours. Hey, homie, he was out there in the dark.
Just living life, homie, just feeling good.
And I said, I was telling Short, I was like, it's not a pool, right? I said, this motherfucker was out there chilling like it was a pool.
Just
but
vibing, bro.
Here's the crazy part, though. It's such a high tide, and that's usually all beach right there.
Yeah.
Buddy was standing up the whole time.
Don't lie to me.
No, he's standing up, bro.
Oh, because he on the beach, basically, what you saying.
High tide, yeah. He just standing up. He's just standing up, and then he started taking waves, homie, and the motherfucking wave they started getting big. The wave crashed him. He tried to be a white surfer, the bodyboarder.
Yeah.
The motherfucker almost hit those stairs so bad hard, homie. Ooh. And I tried to fumble. I fumbled getting my phone to try to take. I wanted to see that motherfucker. Shorty I was with was trying to record it live for her TikTok that the shark came and ate him. She was a gung-ho for it.
What's her page so I can try to find a video? Like, I want to see that. I want to see that video.
I bet you do. I know. It's crazy. It's kind of private. She's kind of somebody, but yeah.
Now, I know she's an influencer. I kind of want to see the video of the shark bite. So if you can send me her specific TikTok name just privately, then I'll be able to find that video.
Yeah. Crazy.
Along with her OnlyFans.
Yeah. But it's crazy. Can't show her personally. You can see her privately, baby. But I'm just saying, like, she's bad, motherfucker. But it's just crazy.
I'm actually proud of you, JB. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, you just keep getting better and better and better and better and better and better. Like, what's next? You're going to have a whole sister in 3 months or something.
This is normal. You just
what she say?
Fuck around and find out. Huh?
Oops. JB went on a date?
Oops. Was JB on a date? Mint?
She probably messaged earlier and like had a spelling error or something and then came back and then said that.
Yeah. Girl, you so goddamn young, you wouldn't know what the fuck I've had or been done or done in my life.
TV, JB would change your life, huh? Me and him, we joke a lot, but I respect my man's hustle when it comes to like doing what he got to do. He'll change your life, Shay.
So bitches?
Yeah, when it comes to that part, like I respect your game. I respect it. I've been around.
Say, JB, you got bad bitches. You've had them. I've seen it. The homies have told me I've seen them. Go, tell them.
Some of them are bad. Some of them are average. But regardless, you got a lot of them.
But if they're average, they give.
Right. And the thing about it, all of them are super submissive. They do whatever you tell them to do.
Choke them, pull their hair. Like, they like that shit. That's the ones I find. That's what I'm saying.
Pee on them, chill on his chest, make him a sandwich, pour his drinks, pour his homies drinks. Like
I don't get shit on or peed on, but I pee on them. I pee on them. Anyway, man, let's get to the quote of the day, man. 25 minutes in, we got side railed by white people shit.
Awesome.
Is there another video, Bailey, of that or no? Is that it?
I think there might be another one.
This motherfucker's still here. I don't know what he's waiting on. He's waiting on the shark.
He waiting on the shark.
What? What did he say? Motherfucker's waiting on the shark. He's going deeper. Smitty, he's going further out, homie.
He's talking to me.
I said Smitty, he's going
we said Smitty like.
I said Smitty's going further out, homie. Yeah, look at that fucking far now, homie. Homie, if the shit goes down, I'm the closest person to save him. Let me just put it that way. Yes?
With that being said, if something did go down, would you have saved him? No.
No. Because I would have been contributing. It's real shit. I would have been contributing to the white people's shit.
Yeah.
Why do I have to do? Why does the white person have to go run in the water in the high tide down the stairs from the restaurant, from the $5,000 a seat restaurant, get down there, save the white person, bring them up, CPR, the whole thing's filmed. I go viral on TikTok. That's what Buddy does. So it's like,
You know what? Side note, that's gave me an idea. That could be a cool like game, like a hustle right there. If you and Ruben plan it, you have Ruben go get in the water. Ruben fakes like he fucked up. You see it from the restaurant. Oh my gosh, he's dying. I gotta go save him. You go down there and you save Ruben, but you're acting the whole time.
Smitty,
Everybody cheers. All the bad bitches in there trying to get you. What?
Smitty, we do not have to fake that. How many times have you seen Ruben really have some shit go down on the boat? That shit wasn't planned. He really got hit by a wave on the boat, on the back of the boat, and fell in the water. That's not planned. Spree really fell in with Marcellus that day in the water. That wasn't planned, homie. Those are black people. They don't do white people shit in the water. You saw two brothers go in the water. I mean, a dicky suit.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, that wasn't COE. That was before we knew about COE.
Yeah, come on, Josh. Listen, Josh.
Yeah, Josh. That was before we knew about COE.
You know that, Josh.
Smitty, I can't even explain what I'm about to tell you right now.
Ruben.
I know you're joking and you're telling me, certain things, COE. Last night, I asked the lady, the server, I said, hey, is the water going to come in here? Boom, boom, boom. She said, yeah. 3 weeks ago when King Tide came, there were surfers out in front and, they surf right into the thing. And, a little kid, so I don't know if you know, Smitty, remember we talked about 3 weeks ago when the high tide came, a little 5-year-old lost their life out there. Remember, a little 5-year-old girl got, they were searched for all day, and they ended up finding her near, in between Laguna and Newport Beach. Well, anyway, whoever had a 5-year-old out there should be ashamed of himself. Anyway, number one. Number two, there was 3 people out there and got swept out, and the fucking bartender in the restaurant that we were with last night ran down them stairs, ran down the beach in the water, and saved 3 people. And the guy was in there, and then he came over there and was like, man, it goes back. I'm like, damn, you saved 3 people? And I can't make it up. Real story. This white person ran down there and saved 3 white people. So it is white people. Like, it's in our DNA, I guess. So I guess I would have to do it. But I don't want to get wet. I was like chilling. That was a different mode. You got to switch your mode.
Yeah. Although we know black people would never even put ourselves in that predicament. Just for argument purposes, if it was 3 black people out there, do you think the white guy would have saved them the same way?
Yeah, because that's what it's embedded in a white person's DNA to do so.
Okay.
We don't see color like y'all do.
Y'all don't see color. Okay.
Nah.
White people don't see color like y'all, meaning us, black people do. Gotcha.
Like, so let me ask you, if I was being attacked by a dog, and you're the only one there, would you save me? Go. Exactly. Said enough. Let's go. Move on. Smitty, quote of the day, powered by Underdog. Use our promo code Coach AB. Get $50 on a $5 deposit right now. Smitty, one day you'll shake the hand of the person you became.
What's good, Smitty? I'm you. I'm young Smitty. What you doing right now, man, in the future?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm making millions of dollars right now, man.
Break it down.
I got a home here in LA, actually in LA. I got property back in Indianapolis, across the Midwest as well. And we had the biggest show on planet Earth. We got big time streamers who are all trying to bid to have our show on their platform. And now it's just a matter of us making decisions. You know what, Big Smitty? I'm proud of you, man. You did all that hard work. You stayed true to yourself. You never let the devil get to you. You stayed loyal to the show, to the community. You didn't make no money the first 3 years, and you still kept grinding every single day. And now look at you, man. Thank you so much for setting aside a life that's good for me. No problem, young Smitty, man. My advice for you, just keep working. Even in the times of darkness, even in the time of sadness, even when it looks scary and it don't seem like it's real, you keep working, man, because your son that you got today, little DJ, little Darnell Jr., he going to appreciate you, and your wife going to appreciate you as well. All right, Big Smitty, man. I appreciate you, I'll see you later. No problem, young man. Keep working. That was hard, That was crazy.
I like what you did there. It's a great job. Paris don't clip it because he was totally like microing it, but great reenactment of it. But I don't think you grasped how deep it really was.
Okay.
One day you'll shake the hand of the person you became. Meaning, Smitty, That meeting will either be filled with pride or regret. The decision isn't made on that day, Smitty. It's being made today, Smitty. Crazy.
I thought you didn't like white rappers, homie. You spitting right now.
Yeah, guys should tell our players that shit all the time, homie.
Man.
But anyway, man, I don't like white rappers, so I'll stop. But contrary to belief, powered by Underdog, Smitty, setbacks happen. Comebacks are created. Contrary to belief.
Right. Because a setback just happens.
Yeah.
In order to come back,
yeah.
Break that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
hard.
like, damn, I should be a rapper. Like, motherfucker can't even fathom what I say half the time. People that say, oh, bottom five, because you can't grasp it. It's not a me problem, homie. That's your problem because you don't grasp it. You're not very smart. You're retarded.
You what, homie?
Huh?
Huh?
Baby, I sent you a couple IGs yesterday of a few impaired people. I don't know if you saw them.
I was with the homie Shady last night, man. Right at the show, at the end of the day, show ended. He said, he said, man, that dude. He said, your calls, man, him motherfucker crazy. He said he had a clip, man, with Caleb Williams. He said, man, I was cracking up, man.
Who said that? Go.
The homie Shady, man. Shady McCoy. I ain't seen my dog in a minute. He was there yesterday. You know, I've been filling in. Today my last night filling in. Shit been tiring because they do their show complete opposite. They do their show from 8:15 p.m. Pacific time to like, what's that? 11, 12. Damn near like, what's that? 1? Damn near Eastern, but like 2, that's like 2.5 hour show. So 2.5 hour show. So 10:30-ish or whatever. 10:45-ish our time, so it'd be late on the East Coast. So I've been double duty. I've been doing us in the morning, got day shit at night, and then today specifically, I gotta do go to Paul Pierce shit, not to be on camera, of course, but just to work the show behind the scenes. So I got like a 3-show day today. It's kind of crazy, but God is good though. I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
but Shady was just showing love to you, though, saying you funny.
I don't feel sorry for you to do it.
I don't feel sorry for me either. I'm making money, so.
Yeah. Poll question, Smitty. Let's dive right into it. Do you agree with Lamar Jackson's top 100 ranking voted by his peers? Go.
No, I don't.
What ranking was he? Go.
I don't agree.
What ranking was he ranked at? Go.
He was number 2 before. Then he went all the way down to 69. Now, did he have a bad season last year? Yes, he did. I think it was his worst season of his career so far. I think he would even agree. Now, context matters. There's factors. There's injuries. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the season, it was just all type of different excuses that you can make, but regardless, he dropped off last year. I agree, but 2 to 69 is crazy. Like if it's 2 to 69, you're basically telling me that this man was so bad last season, so bad that you damn near want to take him out of the top 100 players after one season, after one. So I'm like, okay, if that's the case, be consistent then, because Mahomes had a bad season last year too for his standards. Did Mahomes drop all the way?
Where's he ranked?
70-something? Huh?
Where's he ranked?
I don't know yet. Which means
we have the list.
I don't know yet. Because are they still ranking them like the top? I think they're still ranking like the top. Or have they gave their top like the full list yet? Because the way they do it is usually like 0, 80 through 100, 60 through boom, and they kind of gradually go up.
No, I believe it's done. They had Xavier McKinney, for instance, right? Like,
yeah.
He dropped 40 spots. So Lamar dropped 67 spots.
That's a lot of spots.
But I'm just saying, and he's nestled in between like a linebacker from Miami and Jordan Brooks and like a wideout in Cortland Sutton. Like that's who he's nestled in between.
Right.
For perspective.
Yeah. It makes it hard too, for these lists anyway, because you and I know it's like, how do I really compare Coach JB, the quarterback, and his responsibilities and how good or how bad or whatever you see him as his position, and then Big Smitty, the defensive tackle, and how good, how bad I am, because like we're two totally different, positions, we're two different responsibilities. It's just kind of tough to even do. But
I'm surprised at your take. I'm kind of surprised at your take, man. Because this isn't like Mina Kimes voted on it, where I could be mad. This is the players.
Yeah.
So you're a player guy.
Yeah, I am.
So what? So how can you be? You can't really be mad. You say you respect the players. They play against this man every day. They played against him. All these NFL guys voted him down. They voted him for what? I guess for context. I want to just be clear, just like the quarterback situation the other day. Is this how he ended the season last year, what they project going into this year? Or is this just strictly from last year, and this is the preseason ratings on what we think he will be? There's two different kind of dynamics. If the players voted this guy at 69, Smitty, you got to respect it, right? They're saying he's done. We don't fear Lamar Jackson no more. That's what I took from it more than anything. The players do not fear Lamar Jackson like they once did just 2 years ago. Because 2 years ago, Smitty, they must have feared him fucking crazy because he was number 2 last year. So they said, oh shit, we scared of this motherfucker. They got a new coordinator. We're going to come in here, blah, blah, blah. And then just 1 year removed, Smitty, with Derrick Henry, with a Zay Flowers, a nice upcoming young wideout. They put him down 67 spots. That's the players, homie. You got to respect it. You say it every day on the show. The players said, nah, Lamar's not that guy no more, homie.
I respect him, but I can disagree with him. I mean, think about how fugazi you
I disagree. Get mad at me.
This shows us as a society, this is how we all think, how we all move. You know, on one end, JB's the greatest host and greatest coach of all time. The very next month, he's horrible. This show's the worst show ever. These guys are getting bad. He can never coach. That's why you never get too high on your high. You never get too low on your low. Because human nature, we are all fugazi, and it's what have you done for me lately? And as soon as you don't perform at the exact height that you once did, we are ready to be off you immediately. Again, I agree he should have dropped for sure. I think he had his worst season for his standards. But this is still Lamar Action Jackson. What are we talking about? We just saw on the quarterback list they got him top 5.
You misspoke.
We still see him as a top 5 quarterback. Then you got him 69 on the total player list. If you had him down like 30-something, all right. 69. That's
I've never seen him as a top 5 quarterback. You know that, but I have seen him as a top 5 athlete, of course, and probably of all time at the position. Here's the issue. You said Action Jackson. That's not what he is. You misspoke. He's not Action Jackson.
Yeah, he is.
He does not fear anyone no more. Nobody's scared of him hitting the hash number sideline after he breaks the pocket anymore. Yeah, I've been telling you guys that for 2 years on this show, specifically regarding Lamar Jackson. I said he has to become a better pocket passer when it matters because of what happens in the playoffs. The dysfunction that goes on in the playoffs and his inability or incapability of making plays with his arm when it counts. Even against the same very team that he plays in the regular season that he dominates, Smitty, we broke that down. Why is that? Because the DCs have a book out on him. They get it together. They do other things in defense. And guess what happens? He gets caught with the dick in his hand, meaning the ball in the pocket, and he ends up trying to run around. And you can't do that when the defensive end drops to spy you, and now you're reading caught. You don't know what coverage happened. It rolled the coverage over the other way. They have an extra defender. And now he's stuck. And in the playoffs, it bit him in the ass based on wins, just like Dak Prescott, just like these other guys we talk about. Is he a freak of nature? Yes. But has he lost a step? For sure. He's not going 90 no more like he once was.
That's cool. He's going 80. He's going 82, which is still better athlete than most of the quarterback. And he's still a dual threat, and you still got to respect him. So, yeah, he might be going 90 to the house, but he can still go fucking 15 and 20.
The players obviously don't respect him.
But he's still going 20 yards for a first down, motherfucker. If I'm on defense, and I know a motherfucker can still go get 15 yards and get a first down, that's still extremely dangerous. You know that. It ain't about the 90. It's about can you get 10, 10, 10, 10, and drive methodically down the field. As a defender who played defense on this show, I actually, from my standpoint, I'd rather you go 90, score, let me go to the sideline, let me regroup, get back, then you go first down, and I'm on the motherfucking 14-play drive. I'm exhausted. So I'm saying he's still very much capable of doing that, whether he lost a step or not. He ain't slow. He's still a crazy athlete. He still knows how to extend plays. Again, he had one quote-unquote down year, and we're actually losing our minds right now. Lamar, I hope you watching this. I hope you see this list. And I hope you use this as nothing but motivation. And I hope that you go out here and shock the world. You are a top 5 quarterback. I don't care what JB said. He called you a top 5 athlete, whatever. You're an athlete who plays quarterback. So however way JB want to try to judge you and say it, There's not 5 quarterbacks better than you in the NFL today. So that's a fact. Go out there and shock the world and show them this is disrespect.
Stop saying fact. No, he's not.
Give me 5 quarterbacks better than him right now.
Goddamn, homie. Stop.
Give me 5.
There's a lot.
Give me 5.
So,
all right, keep going. So
how many games did he miss last year?
I don't know.
Every single time.
I don't know.
You want to defend this motherfucker so bad.
How many games did Burrow miss last couple years?
To defend this motherfucker.
How many games did Burrow miss?
No, his factual based data.
How many games did Burrow miss?
Otherwise.
How many games did Burrow miss?
He missed 6 games.
How many games did Burrow miss last 2 years? Go.
Hold on. Have I been saying Burrow's the best fucking quarterback since sliced bread? No. I say he's very talented.
Is Burrow top 5? Yeah, motherfucker. He ain't top 5 because your eyes work, homie.
No.
What are you talking about?
Homie, Lamar Jackson. I take Burrow all fucking day. He could throw from the pocket.
That's cool. That's cool.
What are you talking about?
But he ain't more successful than Lamar Jackson.
You're biased as shit when you watch Lamar Jackson, homie.
Not.
I watch Lamar Jackson from a lens of coaching and how to stop him. It's a lot easier to stop him than Joe Burrow.
I look at the lens.
I look at the lens. We're not in college no more, Smitty. He can't outrun everybody. The fucking defensive ends now are as fast as he is, homie. Have you figured that out yet? Have you figured out the D-line in the NFL can run him down now, homie? Like, have you seen this? You talk about D-ends in the football in the NFL all the time. D-ends are running 4-4 all day long. He ain't in college no more, homie. He's got to fucking throw the ball accurately when it matters. Like, he's not the same guy as he once was. He can't outrun everybody on the football field. We've seen it. That's why he's injured more and more and more. He's straining. He's too much dependent on his legs, not his arm. Therefore, he's not a top 5 quarterback. Stop it. Yes, Darnell.
What has Joe Burrow done in the NFL?
Nothing.
That's okay. So
you don't see me glazing Joe Burrow on this show, homie.
So what are we talking about?
You glaze Lamar Jackson, homie. I keep it real.
Lamar Jackson.
I keep it real.
Lamar Jackson, 2-time MVP.
So what? We know why.
Has led the NFL in passing touchdowns. The running quarterback who can't throw, apparently, led the NFL in passing touchdowns. Then he had another year that was his greatest season of all time, just 2 seasons ago, in which a lot of people like myself thought he should have won his 3rd MVP. They gave it to Josh Allen or whatever. Kudos to him. It's okay. It was an argument. But the man had an incredible year. You even came on this show and was like, yeah, this is his best season. He's throwing the ball well. He's actually throwing it more. He's still using his legs to extend plays. You even shouted him out and gave him that part. That was 2 seasons ago. Last year, he was banged up. He had a bad year for his standards because he was banged up. He's coming in this year healthy. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be the same Lamar Jackson we saw 2 years ago. Just wait.
You always say, I'm telling you.
Shit about it.
You've been saying fact. You've been saying fact.
I didn't say fact. I didn't say fact just now. Listen.
You've already said fact.
No,
you say top 5 quarterback. Fact.
He's top 5 quarterback. Yes.
He's not. And don't say fact. And don't say for sure he'll be back and he's the same Lamar. No, he's not. You say it every year, homie. By the way, let me ask something. We know why you defend him, right? He's a brother. You're a brother.
No, it's not. It's hella black quarterback. Most of the league is black quarterbacks.
We get it.
Mahomes is black. Dak is black. CJ Stroud is black.
They're all your favorite. All your favorite.
Almost the whole league is black. Caleb Williams is black. So it's
not all your favorite. They're all your favorite.
So they're all your favorite. Start back over.
I want to use something you say. My eyes work.
Yeah.
It's funny that your eyes don't work when it comes to fucking Lamar Jackson, but it sure works for everybody else. My eyes work though, JB. I see the film. So your eyes don't work with Lamar Jackson, that he's sitting there fucking throwing bubble screen all day and a pop pass to the tight end, and you wonder why he's so fucking accurate? But your eyes don't work when it comes to Lamar Jackson, that he's getting walked down in the backfield by defensive ends now all of a sudden, but your eyes don't work when it comes to Lamar Jackson, do they? Mm-hmm. Your eyes only work when it's rankings, data, and fucking someone like Mina Kimes spewing out bullshit about the fucking hash defender and Brandon Ayuk. But your eyes don't work when it comes down to watching Lamar Jackson and why he's hurt more and more and more, what his feet do over his arm, and why people have figured him out, and how the players dropped him 67 spots. All of a sudden, Darnell Smith's eyes don't work. The D linemen that chase quarterbacks for a living, eyes don't work all of a sudden when it comes to watching Lamar Jackson. How funny is that? All of a sudden, his eyes don't work. And he tells me every day, my eyes work, JB. Your eyes work, JB. That's a Darnell Smith usable adage that he uses on this show every day. Damn near. So I'm just breaking this down. Why all of a sudden does your eyes not work for Lamar Jackson? Go.
My eyes work perfectly fine. My eyes work and see a
Oh.
MVP. My eyes work and see a guy who can make big time throws deep down the field. He do the screenplay. I see my eyes work and see a guy who manages and runs his offense at an elite level. My eyes work to where we see a Lamar Jackson who's been the leader of one of the better offenses over the last 4 or 5 years. My eyes work to see a guy who, when healthy, puts the Ravens in the playoffs year to year. My eyes work with the guy that has been a top 5 quarterback every single year since he's been the full-time starter in this league. That's what my eyes show me. I don't care what none of y'all motherfuckers say.
So
the reason why your eyes, some of the other people's eyes don't work is because he's not traditional. Again, I've had the same argument. You are biased because what? You came up in the air with a traditional quarterback. The drop back, under center, elbow up, wipe the windshield, throw it perfectly formed. Every mechanics, everything you have to be detailed. That's what you had to do because you were not blessed by the God, you heard that singular, like Lamar was, so you have to do everything perfect. Lamar don't do everything perfect by the textbook because he don't have to, because he's blessed differently than you.
Smitty.
And you can't see that. And a
Smitty,
lot of
your argument would hold water.
You can't see that.
Hold on, your argument would hold water if the motherfucker could win more than 2 playoff games, homie. But he don't win playoff games.
Ooh,
He's
let me ask
fucking
you this.
garbage. But
Okay.
why aren't you glazing Jalen Hurts, who's actually won a Super Bowl?
Because my eyes
You're
work.
talking about he's not even a top 10 quarterback on this list.
my eyes work.
But Lamar Jackson, for some reason,
How many
homie,
MVPs
this
Jalen Hurts got?
motherfucker
Go.
This motherfucker, bro.
How many MVPs does Jalen Hurts got? Go.
Don't matter. Is it MVP?
Ain't
now?
no-
All of
It
a
do
sudden,
matter,
it's MVP.
homie.
Oh,
It do
MVP
matter,
is your
homie.
thing now?
Fucking tush push.
So are you a Steve Nash over Kobe Bryant fan too, homie?
My
Stop
eyes
playing with
work.
me. That
My
don't
eyes
matter.
work. You
Fucking
sound goofy.
titles matter. You know that.
Don't you ever
Don't
disrespect.
you ever put your finger in my
like
face.
that.
Don't you ever tell me.
disrespect Kobe
You're
Bryant like
Lamar
that by comparing
Jackson
him to
dick
fucking,
rider.
Jalen Hurts, homie. Don't you
You're
ever do
a
that, homie.
Lamar Jackson
My
dick
fucking eyes
rider.
work, homie. That's the problem.
Lamar
Don't you ever
Jackson
do that,
dick rider.
motherfucker.
I want to hear. You better start glazing all these motherfuckers in it this year. And by the way, who's the one that comes out and says, hold on, Joe Burrow's way overrated on that list. When he's healthy, yeah,
Say
sure
it
he's
more.
good.
Say it more, homie.
No, you say it more about Lamar
bring,
Jackson.
bring the same energy.
You
Josh
say why?
Allen ain't-
You
no,
say
fuck
why?
That. Fuck
Why?
that. Josh Allen ain't won shit. Joe
You
Burrow.
should say it on the show more. You should be more on the show. You should
What?
say, you know what? Joe Burrow hasn't lived up to his expectations. He's been hurt a lot. He hasn't been to the playoffs in like 6 years. That's what you need to say, because I say it. I say it about white quarterbacks. I want to hear what you got to say about Lamar Jackson when it comes to a brother,
I
homie.
just said he had his worst season of his career. What more
One
do you
season,
want
he's
from me,
been
homie?
falling off.
What you talking about?
Stop. God damn, I cooked this
How
motherfucker.
he
Let's
been
move on.
falling off when he had 40
Everybody
something
that's in the
touchdowns
chat,
2 weeks
know I
ago. No,
cooked
we're
them,
not.
but
We're
I
not
cooked
leaving
them,
nowhere.
dog.
No, we're not leaving nowhere. He had 40
your hat
plus
on, homie.
touchdowns 2 years ago and got second in MVP 2 seasons ago. He been falling off. You sound stupid. You sound stupid.
Yeah, thank
2
you.
years
Great.
ago.
That's a great graphic. Thank you
Jack,
for somebody making
2
it.
years ago, 2 seasons ago.
What about it?
40 plus touchdowns. And again, last year was his worst year. He still had 20 plus touchdowns and like 7 picks. It was, again, bad year for him. But we acting like he went out there and was fucking threw for
You keep
10
saying
touchdowns
for
or
him.
some shit. What
You
are
keep
we
saying
talking
for
about,
him.
homie? You
You
sound
keep saying
crazy.
for him.
My thing is this. Because his standard is high. That's why he's a 2-time MVP. Should have been 3-time. Why do you laugh and disrespect like what I'm saying? Has he not won 2 MVPs? Go. Am I
We know
making
what
that up, Jack?
MVPs are, Smitty. You can't use you can't use the same defense for him winning it and then knock the guys that win it in other sports. And we know it's a popularity contest. Stop playing with me.
You saying Lamar Jackson didn't earn the
You know
MVP?
damn well. Josh Allen should have won. Josh Allen should have won it 2 years in a row. And then Matthew Stafford just won it. So when should Lamar have been a 3-time in a row guy?
I
Go.
said 3 times in a row. I said 2 years ago was his best season. You even said it. Go watch
His
the tape.
best season. It
His
was.
best season, yes.
His
Which was better.
best.
Motherfucker, it was phenomenal.
And
he beat Josh Allen head to head.
and
that same
Josh
year.
Allen did what?
He beat Josh Allen head to head.
And Josh Allen had better stats win?
Josh Allen's stats were not better than fucking Lamar, and Lamar beat him head to head, and the Bills were like a game above them, and from a record, it might have been 2 games above. That was the only difference. That's all I'm saying. That was the only difference.
So Josh Allen beat him in the playoffs. Then what? He gets no credit?
This homie, The MVP's already made before the playoffs. You know that. You sound slow. And again, you want to keep bringing up playoffs. Okay, cool. Keep the same energy with everybody then. Because the only guy that I know that's out here winning Super Bowls is Matthew Stafford and Patrick Mahomes as of late. We just got Sam Darnold, of course. Lamar ain't won. Burrow ain't won. Josh Allen ain't won.
Jalen Hurts.
Top guy that you like and
Jalen Hurts.
Won. What are we talking about?
Jalen Hurts won one. I don't hear you glazing Jalen Hurts when he won one. You say, oh, Jalen Hurts a winner, and we get that take, but damn,
okay,
he's got more playoff success than Lamar.
I told you if I had a son, I would have him go watch how Jalen Hurts operate. If that ain't the highest compliment somebody can get, then I don't know what is. But my eyes still work, and I know he's extremely limited at the
now your eyes work again. Now
your eyes work. Is not Lamar Jackson. Why do we?
Now your eyes work.
Why are we even saying that? Like,
your eyes work, but your brain ain't working. Your brain ain't comprehending what your eyes are telling you. Your brain's lying to the public about what your eyes say. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're lying to everybody. Your eyes work and say, damn, Lamar fell off like a motherfucker. He can't even outrun the defensive end. But I got to keep my persona and tell everybody Lamar's still the guy. See, that's what you do. I get it.
So just for clarity, but before we move on, for clarity, you're saying
we're moving on.
You're saying because of one bad season last year, Lamar's completely
one bad season, Smitty. It's a normal season. He's a freak of talent. How many times do I have to break this down? How many times do I have to continue to say this? We've argued this in the studio.
Last year was not a normal season for Lamar.
Smitty, he is the same person when it comes to brass tacks at the end of the year to win the game. He's the same Lamar Jackson that he's been for the last 7 years, homie. Stop playing with me. Is he a freak of nature? Yes. Have I always admitted that? Yes. Is he a guy that I'm putting my fucking team back on? No. Like, goddamn, I don't understand why that's such a bad take. That's such a hater. You're a hater. It's every year, homie. He's this. CJ Stroud has more playoff wins than him, Smitty, and he's getting ran through the mud every year since his rookie year. What are you talking about? He already has more playoff wins than this guy. Like, come on, homie. Burrow hasn't done anything in 6 years. I said it the other day. He's way too high on the list. He's not even fucking accountable. You can't even depend. He's not dependable enough for me to be on that high on the list.
Has he fallen off?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Because why?
Cool. I don't know. I'm asking you.
Because he's injured.
Was Lamar not fucking hurt last year, homie? What the fuck
is this guy?
Lamar was hurt last year too.
So what? He's been shitty though.
So fuck it.
He's been the same in the playoffs, Smitty.
Come on, homie. Your energy different, bro. Again, you know why? Because you like Burrow because he's more traditional. Just say that. It's okay.
Smitty, when he's not healthy, I don't. Have I said it? How many times have I said it? Hold on.
Lamar's best season has been better than Joe Burrow's best season.
Has Lamar gone in and beat Mahomes, or did
Joe
Burrow used to
is
do
not
that?
better than Lamar in anything.
Was Burrow? Were they calling Burrow head for a reason? Were they saying Burrow head for a reason when he was playing? Because he actually beat the motherfucker. Because he would beat the main guys.
He's still living off his first.
This guy hasn't beat the main guys.
We still living off his first 2 years, huh? Hold on. You know what's funny?
Does they say Lamar head?
All the shit you talking about, the Ravens got the Bengals number though. Damn all the time. The Ravens, when they face head to head, Lamar beats Joe Burrow though.
In the regular season,
every team got they fucking match.
The regular
That's
season,
what it is, homie.
The regular season,
homie. Again, what has Burrow done?
Baker beat the Steelers. You motherfuckers put Baker like that.
So chat.
One playoff game. You motherfuckers put Baker Mayfield on the fucking top pedestal. Stop. You motherfuckers.
JB don't understand what he said. He don't realize what he said, chat. He giving Burrow credit for beating the Chiefs in the playoffs and then losing the biggest game. He's getting credit for losing, homie.
Your guy hasn't even been in the biggest game, Smitty. You haven't even been there. Your guy don't even know what it tastes like.
So hold on. Now we get Now we get credit for getting there. Oh, Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers. Now you get credit for getting there.
So you're taking it off Lamar again?
Okay.
Oh, you want to take the heat off Lamar? You want to take the heat off Lamar because you got cooked?
Cooking this motherfucker, Bailey.
You trying to take the heat off Lamar?
Hey, listen to me, baby. Bailey, listen to me, baby.
Hey, you take Purdy over Lamar. Go.
I'm talking to Bailey.
I don't care. You take Purdy over Lamar, go.
Multiple times has told
me. You take Purdy over Lamar, go.
That Shanahan getting there don't mean shit.
It don't.
He said, did you fuck the prom king or not?
It don't.
He said it don't mean shit.
What does it have to
And
do with your
now,
argument?
Hold on.
What does it have to do with your argument?
When his favorite quarterback, Joe Burrow, gets
right
there,
now, homie.
now that's his argument now.
What does it have to do with your argument, Smitty? Please go. I want to ask you, go. What does this have to do with Lamar Jackson's argument? Go.
Consistent, homie. Be consistent. That's my whole point.
Smitty, you're talking about Lamar Jackson. What does that have to do with 49ers?
My point is the way. The shit
what does that have to do with Burrow? What does he have to do with anything?
Let me
Lamar
answer,
Jackson hasn't even been there one time. What are you talking about?
The shit that you give Lamar Jackson.
Why are you moving it?
You don't give the other quarterbacks that same hell. Josh Allen and Joe Burrow ain't done nothing more than Lamar Jackson. Period.
Has Purdy won MVPs? Go.
Excuse me.
Has Purdy won MVPs? Go.
No. Why you bring up Purdy?
What do you mean? Why am I bringing up Purdy? You just brought the 49ers up, so you can move the needle, but I can't.
I brought your point up that you said getting there don't matter.
That's how retarded the chat is, but for understanding how you think and how I don't think. So let me get this straight. Lamar Jackson, 2-time MVP, should be at the same level as a mid-level quarterback, is what you're telling me.
No,
because Brock Purdy is been to the Super Bowl a few times, and what has he done?
Amazing team, yeah.
He made it there, right? And now all of a sudden you're comparing those two when you just said he's the 2-time MVP, should have been the 3rd MVP. So we don't critique MVPs much harder than a regular Joe walking down the street? Oh my God. You know what? It's so micro that you can't fathom it. Only thing you see, homie, is he's a black quarterback. You got melted.
Destroyed him, chat. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Parents don't even post this all day.
I can talk about this all day. I can talk about this all day.
This should be the Big Smitty show with JB, not even
I
Coach.
can cook you all day about it.
You could.
It's like unbelievable. Hey, you know what it is? It's so it is embarrassing. You have to take others and get it off Lamar because you know you got cooked, and like you are sitting there. You have to move the needle. I got to get Purdy and the Niners and Shanahan. Your guy hasn't even tasted it yet. Burrow at least tasted it, homie.
Down in the pot, MG.
Tasted it, Smitty.
Down in the pot, MG.
Burrow's actually been there and tasted it. What have you done? What's Lamar done? Go.
AFC Championship, multi-time MVP, had his best season has been better than Joe Burrow's best season. Has been more accomplished than Joe Burrow has been in the NFL. Has been more healthy than Joe Burrow in the NFL. Has led the league in passing touchdowns more than Joe Burrow. Every fucking major category at quarterback, Lamar Jackson, from an accomplishment standpoint, has been better. He beats them head to head. I mean, everything you want to say. So, the only thing I say is be consistent. If you take points away from Lamar for not winning it all, then do the same thing to Josh Allen, do the same thing to Joe Burrow.
I cook Josh Allen.
On and on and on and on and on. That's the only thing you got so far on me. Peyton Manning used to get the same hell until he did it. So Lamar Jackson, you got to go out there and do it. Which I
said. Everybody in the chat, please raise your hand.
John Elway took him fucking like 13 fucking years to finally do it. We knew he was great before it. Like I just don't understand, homie. Motherfucker didn't win his first Super Bowl until like 97. Motherfucker was like,
you know you're lying. You know you're lying right now. You know you're lying, right? So, chat, please raise your hand. How long and often do I cook Justin Herbert, Josh Allen for not getting over the hump? How many times do I talk about these sorry ass?
Don't put Justin Herbert in the conversation.
How many times have I talked about it? Well, don't say I don't talk about Josh Allen.
Herbert. I said Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
I talk about Josh Allen not getting over Mahomes hump every year on the show. What are you talking about?
Your energy not the same.
There's plenty of receipts, homie. You're just making up shit now.
Energy not the same at all.
It is the same.
It ain't the same. That's why we always go viral with the Lamar conversation.
I like you said that.
I'm glad.
You know why? Because Bailey, can you please pop in real quick, Bailey, before we go commercial? I gotta ask something.
He's not decent right now. He's not
decent.
Hey,
Bailey, I just want to ask one question. As a neutral grounded guy, I just want to ask you one question. Has my energy been the exact same for Lamar Jackson since you've known me? Go.
Yes.
How am I not fucking consistent?
Your energy for Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson is all different.
You're racist.
That's what I said. The things that you give Lamar Jackson hell for, when Joe Burrow and Josh Allen fall in those exact same categories, you make excuses for them. At the end of the day, none of these top guys have won shit but Patrick Mahomes. That period. So if you say Lamar ain't won shit, Joe Burrow ain't won shit, Josh Allen ain't won shit. That's the actual facts. So now, once we get past that hump, the only thing we have to look at right now are accomplishments and what they have done in the regular season. And Lamar Jackson has been more accomplished and more successful than both Joe Burrow and Josh Allen this far. Period. That's it. So I'm going to go take a piss. Ben, you can end it.
See you guys in 5.
By underdog.
What's going on here?
Hoof.
Let's see.
Tonight, a brawl at a youth football game in Southwest Florida, ending in one mother's arrest, accused of repeatedly striking a player.
She's detained because they said you hit a kid.
Bystander video from Saturday's game in Fort Myers shows players getting into a scuffle, referees blowing the whistle, but teammates joining the melee. Watch as a woman runs on the field and appears to kick a player while he's on the ground. Adults rushing in to intervene.
I generally don't know what went through the lady's mind.
Deputies attempting to detain the woman, identified as Renee Lambert. Lambert saying one of the players also hit her.
I didn't do anything.
Tonight, that mother facing charges of cruelty toward a child and resisting an officer.
What? Don't say it. Please don't say it. You proved your point. You proved your point. You proved your point. Listen, when you right, you're right. I think this is the nail in the coffin. White moms. Damn, JB. She really kicked this player in this, like look at her. Good form. She was a soccer player, homie. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to your mom. I got to say homie again. She kicked this young brother on the ground talking about he hit me first. Why are you even out there on the field right now? Let them handle it.
Let's show you. Let's show you what he does at a tremendous rate. At a tremendous rate. Take a look, Smitty, and I need you to grade it. Go.
I gotta get y'all opinion on this. I wasn't upset. I was shocked.
About what? What's going on?
Dog, I got kicked out of a high school practice yesterday, dog.
Super Bowl champion, homie. I kicked out of the battlefield.
He won a Super Bowl, Smitty. And they didn't want the motherfucker around his kids.
He threw the ball to Keyshawn Johnson, homie. He got kicked out of the battlefield.
He threw the Keyshawn. The coach said, you ass washed up. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here.
They said, you let Darnell Lassie steal your job. We don't want you on the field, homie.
We don't want y'all. You know the Daniel Oblowski, homie.
Jim Sorgi, homie.
I mean, they said you ought to come to the beach up now.
Oh, they see you with the Tulane, homie. What?
Homie, what?
High school, man?
Are you kidding us, son? I'm gonna throw this at you, homie. It's gonna be crazy.
Throw it.
I said they're in love, but here's the crazy part.
What is it?
An alpha man that was just fucking on with a side broad.
All right.
Don't take out and don't go around and don't lay up with broads that are pregnant with another dude's baby. That ain't no fucking flex for us. You're a simp bitch if you floating around with a broad pregnant from another motherfucker.
What you saying?
Let's just keep it real.
What are you saying, Jason?
I'm just keeping it real, though.
What are you saying, Jason?
I'm just keeping it real. That's all I can say. Huh?
What are you saying, Jason?
You ain't.
Two things can't be true.
You ain't on Titanic. Drewski is in the news, man. Did another skit. Take a look.
Oh, you know what? I saved this yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. So this is my first time seeing it live. Let's check it out.
I raise all these niggas. I raise all these niggas. I raise these niggas.
These young niggas look up to me, man. 10 generations of the hood, man. Show love to your hood, man. Y'all niggas come back and feed the streets. Be a big homie to your hood, man. You niggas love me out here.
I be that Pyro 1560 bloodhound.
I'm finna start this streaming shit. Yeah, I'm finna start getting on live mode. Yeah. Bro, you just know how this shit be, bro. Like, I don't ask nobody for shit, dog. Like, I appreciate the unicorn. Y'all send a galaxy. Y'all send a galaxy in the chat.
Same apartment right here with little.
Same shit. That same spot.
Right here.
I was with their daddy. I was with their daddy around that time.
They don't even know what happened.
Nigga about this tall, man.
So let's talk about them allegations. How your lawyer be the 40?
No. I was facing 40. It was a probation violation. What I went when I did. I raised these folk, man. Hell yeah. I raised these niggas.
From the south, she want me to touch up on her butt. I'm really lost, she tap my name.
And all the bitches.
That was my first beating, and I drunk a Sunny D. Started lurking with my ski. It was one on me. I just wanna be.
Yeah, what I just did. What I just did, man. I done came down here, bought everybody a bottle. I done came down here, yeah. What I came down here and did.
We come in peace, Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. No violence, we come in peace. Brotherhood.
Family. Brotherhood.
Allah Akbar. We come in peace.
Breaking news. 5 armed gunmen in head wraps are on the loose in Atlanta for attempted robbery. They are considered armed and dangerous, one of which has a history of murder. The situation remains unclear. Charleston Porter, age 57, caught committing crimes with underage teenagers, now facing several pending charges.
Hold on, homie. So, hey, you gotta respect it because he did the white face. Everybody got mad. I'm all for comedy. I don't give a fuck. Words and shit don't like this. Don't hurt me. So he just. I give him credit. I mean, he mimicked Steven Jackson here, and I don't have no problem with that. What? What, homie? Wait, Smitty. Hold up, homie. This is Steven Jackson, correct?
He's mimicking the old. Like the old black dude in the hood, who's like trying to. I thought it was Steven Jackson.
I was told it was Steven Jackson, homie.
He's mimicking the old black dude who never matured, like who never just stayed in the hood their whole life, hanging with the young cats, still want to act young, who never grew, who never matured. You brought up Steven Jackson.
No. I saw everybody tagging me saying that that's what it was. Am I tripping? I thought that's really what it was, homie. This ain't Stack?
You gotta ask the homie Matt Barnes. I know you do a show with them in the NFL season, so you gotta ask them. What
I'm not even clowning. This is what I was told he was.
I'm just saying in the caption, Drewski just said that old hood black dude who never grew up is what the caption was, which I thought was hilarious because we all know.
I'm gonna say he dressing like Steven Jack. No,
we all know.
One thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of old block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of old block, nigga.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Yeah, we're in the building. We are back. I am White. Smitty is back. We got a lot going on.
Yeah, hit that like button, man. Hey, subscribe, y'all. We gotta get these subscribers up, man. We should be close to 200,000 at this point, man. I don't get it.
Support Smitty, man. Support Smitty and Lamar, man.
They said once you get to the 100,000 mark, that the 200,000 mark is right around the corner. So, like, we should be able to get 200,000 subscribers like this.
Been 3,000 again. We gained 3,000, I think, since the 100,000.
That's it.
I think 3,500 or something.
Yeah,
something like that.
Weak. It's kind of weak. So
how long has it been? What about?
Hit that subscribe button, y'all.
About a month. How long has it been since we hit 100,000?
About 3 months. It don't cost nothing to be a subscriber, y'all. So just hit the subscribe button right now. Shout out to Corey Price. Said I subscribed and I am a member. There we go. You a real one, man. We need more Corey Price in our life. And
where's it green? Why is it not green?
Appreciate y'all. He is green, huh?
Oh, not on mine.
Shout out to Donald Lorm. We got Donald Lorm. We got TPB93. We got Blake Borg. Said we're at 103. Great Lake Bear. Must be from Michigan. We got, I already said Mr. Somty. Who else we got, homie? Who is this?
Picture?
Hector Bustamante.
I don't like his picture.
There we go. Huh?
What happened? Anyway, Smitty, let's dive into it. We got some topics Bailey set up for us.
Okay, cool. Let me open the rundown. I ain't seen the rundown all day. We were just arguing all day. But listen, man. So I don't know if you saw this, bro, but in the middle of a game for the Portland Pickles, a collegiate wood bat team playing in the West Coast League, kind of similar to like the Savannah Bananas, JB.
Or who?
The batter was fed up and blew up. He charged the mound, and you'll never guess what happened next. Check this out.
What did he do?
Whoa.
Yeah,
what's
going
on? Oh, no.
That's going to crack at one of those gay things?
About their hands.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck's going on, homie? What the fuck is this, homie? Hold on, homie. What the fuck's going on with this bullshit? Where's Smitty at, homie? This is what you defend? You like this shit? This Savannah Banana? Oh, but American sports aren't dying. They're not grooming our kids, Smitty. Go ahead, go.
This was the Portland Pickles. It wasn't the Savannah Bananas, it was the Portland Pickles.
Hell no, this ain't real, homie. It's AI.
It has to be AI. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe in it.
Is it AI, Bailey?
So anyway, I'll add more context to it. I'll add more context to it.
AI, homie.
The Portland Pickles are hosting a Pride Night for those who want to attend.
Fuck, of course they are.
Tomorrow.
Of course they are.
And they'll have 15 organizations.
Fucking
there.
Weirdo, fucking demonic.
Of different things there, whatever. Just a night for that particular community.
Fucking weirdo.
That community to hang out again.
I fucking swear to God, homie.
It's a night for that community to hang out, homie. That's gonna be 15 local like LGBTQIA plus organizations set up in the Berms, which is I guess the iconic Pickles Pride merch. They're bringing that back. And they say, and I quote, this is what they say: you can come party with the freakiest, most loving community around. It'll be a night full of pride, love, joy.
Take this off the screen. Put anything else up there. Put anything else. I just clicked something. Fuck that. Get that shit off the screen.
I mean, you guys pick interesting topics for the rundown. I'll say, JB, I blame you, JB, for this because I know you produced the whole show and you decide what topics that we discuss. So the fact that you continue to bring up like gay topics again, it's just alarming. This is not on my algorithm. Like I will go to my Explore page right now and I will show you, like, literally, I won't change nothing. I'll show you what it is, homie.
You told me on this show. You told me on this show. Fuck the algorithm. If the fact of the matter is, this really happened. So fuck the algorithm. Fuck what's in our algorithm.
A lot of stuff happens everywhere in the world forever. Forever.
But you defend this shit though. You like the bananas. You know, you like bananas. You said that they have a huge following and wooty bam. Look at this shit.
Hey, homie, like this is my Explore page.
Who is
That's my Explore page.
All black.
Yeah, it's black.
Here, let me dive into this.
It's like
you defend the bananas, right? You defend them. You said, oh, they're great, but they're gay too. this is all they're doing. This is what our kids see, homie. And you're cool with it. You know what's ironic? We had a San Francisco, California congressman yesterday pass a vote to get to the voting side of things. So he basically put out on the legislation, let's pass this and put it to a vote to later be voted on in November. And what he said is literally what we're seeing right now. He said that 60% of women actually are the ones who have kids and can give birth. He said only 60%. The other 40 are men. Now, I'm not making this up. It's real. It was on a fucking in Congress on a panel in San Francisco. A congressman said that people who give birth are 60-40. Women give birth 60% of the time. Men can give birth the other 40%.
I'm not sure what that means.
That's real shit. I'm not making it up.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. Yeah.
This is how delusional and fucking retarded mentally that we have become. And then the 40% of people in the world will actually believe this. Fucking nobody. Weirdo, mentally sick fuck. Sit there and tell kids they can have a kid through their pee hole. Hey, boys, you can have a kid through your pee hole. Like, that's really what it is. Or he must be saying shit it out, I guess. I don't know. But that's literally on Congress to pass that's going to be passed, homie, that it's okay to say that. We're fucked up, homie. And I don't know how crowded this place is right now. I know it's not Savannah Banana. What are they called? Smitty Pickles? At the end of the day,
it's a algorithm. I know you know.
But a lot of kids in there. Look at a lot of kids. A lot of babies, homie. A lot of kids in that motherfucker. And for the fact that this little weird-looking motherfucker, Jeff Nadu-looking cat, walked up to this dude, looks like from Barstool, or Buddy from Barstool.
No, time out.
Walked up to him.
Nah, time out.
And I'm being real shit. Nah, why does this happen, homie?
What looking cat?
No, when he walked up, he looked like a little Jeff Nadu to like walking up to me. I'm just saying, homie, look, he's a little kid. Why, homie? Why?
I ain't heard that name in 5 years, homie.
Why, though?
I don't even see him on my algorithm. That's hilarious.
Why, though? And real shit, this is nasty, homie. It's not even like a funny skit. It's like they really kissed, homie. Yeah, they really kissed.
I just ain't got no words for it.
Yeah, you don't have words for it because it's like beyond comprehension. It's beyond comprehension, homie. Like, I want to know if I can go out, create a league. We'll call it Dick Swingers. We're gonna go out there and call it Dick Swingers, Dick Slangers, whatever you want to talk about. Mm-hmm. And the people that ask me why do I care, you're the problem, Grinchen. You're the fucking problem, you fucking bitch. You're a bitch who don't have no nuts to stand on business. That's what's wrong with us. You bitch made cats that don't fucking stand up are the problem. That's why I talk about it, bitch boy.
Limited audience, no monetization.
Here's the issue. I fuck these bitch made cats. I'm so tired of these fucking pussies.
No monetization.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue I have. Why is this a problem? But if I started Dick Slangers and it's me and you create a league and I got bad bitches running out on the mound and tongue kissing it up and titties hanging, why can't I do that? Because you know and I know, Smitty, right now we would be canceled tomorrow. A heterosexual league with fine-ass women tongue kissing titties out, you would be canceled tomorrow. Fact, not cap. But this right here is endorsed. We want to see more of this. Fucking weirdo ass fucking shit, homie. Coach it or allow it, bro. And you're clearly allowing it on your algorithm, Smitty. Go ahead.
Yeah, moving on. So I think there's if I'm not mistaken,
we should start Dick Swingers. I think we should start Dick Swingers.
Yeah, to your point, there's nothing stopping you from doing it. I don't know why you're assuming that you
stop though.
I don't know why you're assuming that you couldn't do that. I mean,
no, we can start it.
There's a woman's fucking bikini football league or whatever. They're half naked playing football.
We know that's gonna stay. We know that. So, come on now, homie. So, it's about the people who start it. Come on now, you know how this shit works.
I don't fall in that, but I can start whatever. Like,
no,
I'm not
you know what I'm saying.
Shit. You
if me and Pac-Man Jones, or me and Johnny Manziel, or me and fucking Pat Perez, we started it, they would cancel us.
Why though? Why though?
Because of who we are.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick. Do you take ownership in anything you've done?
All the time.
Because a lot of times I feel like you play the victim card.
Well, it's not victim. It's just the truth. The truth has no emotions, you said. And the truth is the truth no matter who says it, right? So at the end of the day, if I did what I did and I got canceled, I got canceled.
Right.
So I don't understand why you won't actually break down that part of the factual evidence instead of asking me, do I take ownership? I've taken ownership.
You told me don't say facts.
I've done it a lot of times. I've taken full responsibility.
Real quick, you all the time like point at everybody else for like being the weird motherfuckers and you just being the real one who stood on business and just stood your ground. And cool, that's fine if you feel that way. But you also 50 and you know how the world works too though. And you also know that there's just certain things, whether you agree with it or not, it's not the point. It's about being as a mature adult. Certain things that I just have to
read this for the audio listeners.
Like, Nick Saban ain't gonna say certain shit out loud.
He actually does.
He might say it behind the scenes of talking to you.
Exactly. Thank you.
Right, cool. But again, that's different. Well, we
say it's different. Oh, it is different. Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me go.
So he wasn't filmed for 8 hours a day, you mean?
What we say in private amongst each other is one thing. Every thought that comes to your head don't have to go out loud.
So you mean he just wasn't filmed? No. Because it's funny you said that.
Yeah.
Because he literally told me this in person. It's funny that he wasn't filmed for 8 hours a day. That's the only reason he wasn't canceled.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure. But you kind of dismiss those parts. It's funny how you pick and choose the only part that's out there on wax. It's like a rap. It's like a rap cut. Like it's whatever on wax is what you discuss. You don't really discuss the brass tacks of the finale. You don't really talk about why or what happened at the end. Nick Saban does exactly what I do. He just wasn't filmed 8 hours a day, homie.
Right.
He's literally told us that. He's literally told me that. So why don't you discuss that part?
But I'm not talking about just the last chance. That's who you are now.
That's
You're like right now you're not being filmed 8 hours a day.
Thank you. So why don't you discuss that part?
Listen, I never say you were.
No. Discuss that part. You're not listening. Picking up what I put down. Are you?
Which part?
That's who I am.
Right.
Have you not figured that out yet by now?
No, you are that.
Oh. You act like I'm changing up. Am I changing up or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you as a coach, though, and I never played for you, so I could be wrong. But I'm assuming just like in those meetings, like during camp and shit like the non-football related meetings, when you're teaching your young men to be men, like part of that is having like some discernment and some maturity and just like knowing like, yeah, this might be how I feel in my personal life about this said topic. But when I'm at my 9 to 5 in my office, if I'm Allen or whatever, and I'm working in this office, I should probably keep these thoughts to myself. I probably shouldn't say these thoughts right here because it's not going to benefit me in a long term. That don't mean I'm being fake and phony. It just means I just have a level of discernment and maturity to where I don't have to say every single thing that I feel all the time and put it out there and da. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it right or if I don't have the right word for it, but I think you feel like since you're like real, that you just got to unleash every single thing that you feel about the world and put it out there on wax every day. No
I admit it. I've admitted to you.
Who the fence and you don't give a fuck. You're going to say it.
I've admitted to you.
Like you're real, cool.
But I've admitted that to you.
How the rest of the world really operates and works. And I think
it does now.
Young people got to understand. Again, I use Nick Saban as the example. Forget last chance you. I'm not even talking about last chance you. I'm talking about now, every day, how you tweet, how you post, how you comment, how you clap back. Guys like a Saban, as an example, they don't do that. He might feel the same energy that you feel behind the scenes, but he has a level of discernment and maturity to know, like, I'm gonna stay away from that. I ain't gonna respond to that.
Well, again, we talk about
that tweet out. Yeah. I ain't gonna do it. And Saban just one example. I'm just saying that, like, people of that level that's still in your age group, they know that, like, okay, I'm not about to be acting like this because that's just maturity.
Let me ask you, do I cuss on Whitlock Show Go?
No.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. So you do understand. I understand it, right? Okay, cool. I didn't coach at Alabama. There's a reason. Again, it's over your head. It's over a lot of people's head. I get it. It's okay. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to understand it. If you didn't live it, you shouldn't talk about it. And that's the real fact. That's the real fact, though. So, like, at the end of the day,
homie?
Huh?
Why you mad at me, homie? We having a conversation.
I'm not mad at you. I'm talking in general overall. If you don't coach it or haven't been in it or haven't never lived it or walked in my shoes, you shouldn't discuss it. This guy said something about thank fuck McAfee's back. I can't watch this anymore. Well, I'm gonna help you out. Get your bitch ass out of here. So at the end of the day, I don't understand why people don't discuss the end result instead of everything in between. I don't understand that part. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. We don't ever talk about the final result. It's funny. We only talk about what
you mean by that.
So you don't want to know how sausage is made, Smitty. You just want to taste the good part of it. Nobody wants to know how it's made, homie, and that's fact, brass tacks, fact, not fiction. Nobody wants to know how to get Jermaine Johnson to the NFL. They just want to talk about why he was a first rounder.
Right.
Nobody knows what the fuck happened between us.
Right about that, Pete.
Nobody wants to know about all that. At the fucking end of the day, it's results based, right? It's a result oriented business.
Yep.
Life is result oriented. Fuck how you get there. Fuck what you do to attain it. It's how you do it and what results do you get from it. Fuck all the other bullshit. All we want to do now is talk about if shit, this would have happened. He would have did this. He would have did that. If was a fifth, we'd all be loaded. Shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers have no idea what it is like to do what it is. You motherfuckers just want to talk bits made shit about something behind a fake profile picture because you're the real cowards out there. I at least give you and show you and put my nuts on the table and let you know pre and post who the fuck I am. And you don't like that shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I respect you being
people
you.
Don't like it.
Yeah. Any man who can always be him, I can respect him. I'm just saying that, like, but with that, you got to also understand, and I think you do, though, that comes with consequences, for lack of better terminology.
I agree. But here's the problem, though. We're not in that space. But we're not in that space no more. Yeah. We're not in the fucking Fox and ESPN space no more. That space is dying. We saw this with Draymond Green talking about this young media shit a while.
It's still your resume, though. It's still your resume.
That's fine, but that's who my resume has created. That's my resume.
And you cool with that? All right.
So, like, my point is this: I'm not going to like let an outside entity control who I am or tell me what I can and cannot do. Now, to your point, is that a detriment? Does it hold me back? Sure, I agree with you. Like, no, I'm not saying it doesn't.
Cool.
But like, I don't have that fake bone in my body. Like, I can't do it. Like, my public persona is exactly who I am this morning.
But I guess what I'm saying is, and I'm
like,
glad you said that.
Kids ran up to me last night, take pictures with an older man. Older man didn't know who I was, the dad.
Yeah.
He walked up, my son loves you, man. I don't know who you are. Can we take a picture? I said, sure, no problem. The kid was like, damn. So I'm making a joke. You know me, I crack a fucking joke, talking shit or whatever. The kid started laughing. That's the same coach. I can't believe it. I'm the same everywhere I go.
Right.
I've never been one thing different anywhere. Anyone that knows me prior to Netflix, anyone that knows me post Netflix, same JB. I know. I never seen the motherfucker different. I never seen the motherfucker act like someone else or do something that he's not. But I cannot say the same, Smitty, for a lot of people that you and I know.
I agree with you on that. But all I can do is speak for myself. I'm always the same person as well. But being the same person and not like showing a fake bone, like if I decide that, you know what, I'm gonna stay away from that.
You're more media trained. Can you just say that?
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I'm more JUCO. You're more D1.
There it goes.
That's what it is. You're more D1. I'm more JUCO, and I'm as JUCO as JUCO gets. Can I simulate?
I'm not judging you for your opinion. If I don't give a fuck, like in the locker room, we all like whatever. I'm just saying those opinions don't have to always be out there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And you play quarterback, so like quarterback, you like we all use that word. You know, there's like a certain like things. I ain't got to bring that up. That's all.
I was always different quarterback though. I was a different quarterback though. I was a different motherfucker. I was the one that threw the party and hosted them. For all the homies, all the teammates, all the players. I was the one that was different. A lot of quarterbacks are bougie and they kind of stay in the background. They don't really want to be part of the team. I was different. I was the host. I still am. I never have changed. I've always been the motherfucking trendsetter, if you will.
Right.
I've always been the different guy at quarterback. I used to start the fights at quarterback. I used to drop my shoulder in practice and run over a motherfucker at quarterback because I was different. I would talk shit. I grabbed motherfucker in the eyeball and grab my face and under the pile. I was a different quarterback. But maybe it's my upbringing. I don't know. But it is what it is. JUCO gets. And there's a reason why I have 250 plus Division I players, 28 in the NFL, and 8 Super Bowl champs, and 10 first rounders because
are you a hell of a coach?
There's a result. No, it's not even about coaching. It's just the results. Help get you where you could not get yourself.
But that's coaching. So again,
at the end of the day, nobody knows how I did it because I'm not at Alabama. I'm not at Wooty Whoop. So at the end of the day, all you see is the result. You don't know how it was made. And everyone out here has a fucking public opinion, which is fine. Everybody has an opinion. So it is what it is. But you don't know what you don't know.
Max has told me that my silence is me being complicit in the disgusting things that go on in the world. Okay, man, that's a good take. So basically, what you're saying is, every time I see something that I just disagree with in the world, I should use my platform every day and come on here and just speak on it. If that's what you would want to do on your podcast or your show or your social media platform, you have every right to do that. I'm just saying, like on this particular show, from what I'm going to do on my Jimmy, do what you want. We both two individual men. Me, I will speak on the things that I care about the most, and if things happen that really rub me a certain way, whatever, and I feel the need to talk about it on the show, I will do so. If it's something that don't bother me to that same level, or I just don't see the huge deal in the big picture from my own opinion, whatever, then I'm just not gonna take the time in it. Like, that's just me. Because if I came on this show every single day and spoke out on nothing but the things that disgust me and make me mad every day, this would be a completely different show. We wouldn't have the fucking time. Because there's always some fucking shit, weird shit, stuff I disagree with, whatever the case may be, and this would be a different show. That's not what I'm doing. This show, I'm not trying to be Malcolm X. I'm not trying to be Martin Luther King Jr. I respect those men. That's not my calling. I'm here to entertain, have a good time, be real, speak some football, and fucking go from. That's what I'm here to do.
Read this for the audio listeners from Megan Williamson. Go.
You said what?
Read this for the audio listeners from Megan Williamson. Go.
Megan Williamson 19 said, I figured it out. He's depressed from his mistakes in life and has to live in the past because reality is hurting him.
At least if you're a liberal, you have to be able to be a good speller. You're not. Here's the problem. How am I, Smitty, how am I depressed? I was in a high tide with the baddest bitch in the whole fucking restaurant last night.
You do have trauma, though.
I got Miss fans. I got fucking yachts. I got fucking jet skis. I got fucking whips. I got fucking bad bitches. I got pit bulls. I got fucking. I hit the ATM. It says ooh. Like, I don't get. How am I depressed?
So I'm not defending Megan at all, but I have came on this show and said that I do think you got some childhood trauma for sure that has fucked you up and has left like a scar.
Is that a fact or your opinion? Go
separately. Huh?
I know. Is that a fact or your opinion? Go.
100% my opinion. 100% my opinion.
So that's what I'm saying.
But you move, you lean more angry on a daily basis. Like you wake up a little pissed off, just slightly. And to me, that's not normal. So to me, that means something.
I piss hot.
Huh?
I piss hot. That's what alpha males do. A lot of people don't realize that. See, a lot of guys in this chat that are hurt by what I say sit down when they piss. I don't. I spray that motherfucker.
You ain't never got to pee, but you might have to shit. So you sit down.
No, I just piss if I'm shitting.
No, that's what I just said. So like, it's times where I'm about to pee in the morning, but it feel like I might have to shit too, and I don't want to pee and then fart, and then I have to shit. Now I gotta turn around and smell my fart. That's disgusting. So sometimes as a man, you like, damn, do I gotta fart or shit? Let me just sit down right now to double it.
That's deep. So you fart and then have to sit down and then you're right in your own poop?
I don't, because I think ahead. So what I'm saying is, if I'm peeing, if I know I got a strong pee that's coming, but I can't tell if this is a fart or a full-blown, like, I gotta use the bathroom. Just so I'm not chancing it, I might sit down just because I'm like, okay, some shit might come out. So I want to make sure that I'm all the way prepared. And then if I do got a fart, I don't want to be in a position where, again, I'm peeing, let one out. Now I'm like, oh, I got a shit. Then I sit down, I turn around. Now the smell, that's how you get pink eye. So what I'm saying is you got to be smart. So there's times where as a man, you do sit down, but it's for that purpose. That's it.
This guy right here made sense right here. This is actually pretty good.
Drew Yachts 907. He said JB gets tired of dealing with the BS. He's not mad. There's a difference.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So you guys can come in here and express your difference and tell us your worldly views all day, every day. But when I actually get tired of dealing with bullshit and I say it, I'm hurt. I want to know what my childhood trauma is too, Paris. I really do. I want to know.
Well, I mean, you shared a lot on here though, like live, like you talked about just.
But I'm a tough-skinned motherfucker, Smitty. I got
saying,
tough
you talk
skin.
people that
my daddy died. I was at practice. My dad died. I was at practice the day my dad died, homie. I just tell you, I'm a different cat. I'm different.
Motherfucker got his head blasted right in front of you. Who was your homie in the gas station? You told me right in front of you. Like that's like
his bone matter was on my shirt.
Right, and you say it nonchalant, but I'm telling you, deep down inside, that's 100% affected you. There's no as a human, you can't see that.
But that's life.
Especially it was your homie too, so it wasn't like it was a regular. That was your friend,
my boy, Smitty. That's life.
Not a permanent fucking bump. It's going to affect you mentally a little bit, even if you don't see it constantly.
But Smitty, Parker, my boy just died. You met him several times. My homie died. We could have.
You're numb now, though.
We could have not did a show. No. But I would have always done a show if my homie died 30 years ago or today. Like rest in peace, Parker. That problem is life goes on. Death is part of life. I realized that when I was young, seeing those things. It didn't change nothing. It doesn't make me traumatized. It makes me actually more tough-skinned so I can help the next generation or kid. That's all it is. So let me ask you, if I didn't have that, I couldn't teach whoever it was, all the players I touched or coaches I've sent on to D1, 13 right now coaching D1, 3 at Oregon. I wouldn't be able to discuss. I wouldn't be able to help those guys. They wouldn't be able to make and write books and talk about me in them, talking about what I did for them to get them to where they are today. If I were to lay down, be traumatized, be quiet, lay in the back, victim role, cry, that wouldn't have been me. That's not who I was sitting here for. Just like you said, you had a purpose. I had a purpose. That was my purpose.
I respect it. And that's just the example I use. But for me, I really think the bigger thing is just like, I think women have done you bad at a young age. Women in all areas, women in your family, women who like girls you try to give chances to. I think you've been cheated on, that you've been stabbed in the back by people who you cared about. And I think that's actually where the
never been cheated on that I know. But I've never been able to be cheated on. I've never had a girl.
You've been stabbed in the back though, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
But I've never had a girl.
And that made you just walk around like, because you wake up like this. What the fuck you mad about, homie? You mad? God woke you up?
Break this down, go.
Megan Williamson again. Jermaine Johnson was going to the NFL with or without you.
Where'd he go out of high school? Go.
We talked about this for a long time, though. Let's move on. That was a great discussion. I like having deep conversations sometimes, but let's get back to the fun part of it, man. So whatever JB got going on, just pray for him. Whatever I got going on, pray for me. And we all just try to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. Next up, what we got, Bailey? You want to go here? What I just highlighted? You want to go there? Or you want to go?
Can we lighten it up real quick? I got something to show, Bailey. Let's show what I discussed. Let's get to the fun part of this.
Let's get the fun part, homie.
I got let's lighten the load up.
Trying to make a motherfucker cry today on a Wednesday.
What?
You trying to make a motherfucker tear up on a Wednesday.
There's a little kid.
Yep.
FA, no, it doesn't. Fucking run a pyramid scheme for me and fuck up making salmon. Listen, real quick. There's a kid out there that's going viral.
I've seen that. Yeah. White boy.
Break it down. Let's take it.
White boy, yeah. The home run.
What? Yeah, I'm recording.
Great.
I guess.
Bro.
Oh my God, he called it! No, he called it! Oh my God, he called it! Oh my God! Oh my God! He called it! Yo! I told you! I called it too!
I told you! I told you too!
So let me get macro take because you're not gonna like it.
I know what you're gonna say. I promise you I do.
So we went from 2 grown men on the mound going and kissing each other in front of a bunch of kids. And then this is why, though. We are filming this instead of being, fuck you, motherfucker. You ain't hitting my pitcher, which I grew up in era. You ain't doing shit, talking shit to the motherfucker at bat. Instead, filming it, excited, rooting for the opposite motherfucker to hit a home run as I film it, and then dapped him up.
Mm-hmm.
Because we live in a fucking everyone deserves a award ass generation. Everyone needs a trophy. 0-10 teams makes the playoffs. Everybody deserves to be feel like a winner when you're an absolute loser. You're a loser, little kid. And unfortunately, your parents allowed it. And your coach allowed you to wear glasses out here, meta glasses, whatever the fuck he's filming with. As another dude just told you, I'm going to hit a home run, bitch. Take that. Take that. And he excited for him. This is how soft we become, homie. This is why we got low T in America. This is why our boys become girls. This is why someone said 60% of women only have babies. 40% of men through their pee holes shoot out a kid. This is where we are, homie. Smitty, would you get caught dead in a fucking game rooting for the opponent?
Never.
Like that?
Never, homie.
Never would you. And you're much younger than me, 20 years, and you wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
so you imagine 20 years prior to you what it was like. We'd have been fighting.
Yeah, shooting maybe. Yeah.
Maybe the pitcher probably would have thrown at him.
Yeah.
But now we're filming it and we're talking about excitement because we want to be on TikTok.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I mean, I don't blame the kids though. Like, it has to be leadership. The kid only knows what the kid knows. But yeah, me as a competitor, I told you, I used to hate to lose, bro. I still do. But like as a kid, I was the worst type of loser. So if you was the op and you just did something, that's leading to my demise, homie, I was not happy about that. So to see him be so excited, like he thought that was so cool that the dude said, film this home run, and he hit a home run. He thought that was like the coolest shit ever. Like, you know what I mean? And, again, I like the excitement. I think Monica said that too. Like, the natural excitement that a kid has, like keep that energy, like the excitement, but channel it for your team. Don't put it out there for the opposition. That don't make sense, at all. He basically, because that comes off like they don't really care who wins. He's out there just playing around for fun. Winning matters, homie, because that's in the real world. That's what matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to. That's why I think JB goes so hard, because as one day, all those little boys are going to be men, and they got to be in the real world. And in the real world, nobody gives a fuck. So all that little cheerful stuff.
I was talking to Shorty.
Huh?
I talked to Shorty last night, and she's a little older, not too.
Another Shorty or the Shorty that's in my phone right now. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, that one. I said, listen. She said, you know what? She said, hey, daddy.
What's her TikTok?
Huh?
What's her
She said, hey, daddy, I'm so glad I'm around a real man.
She got an
There's so many gay men around here nowadays. I can't do it.
She got an accent?
Hell yeah. Bad one too. She don't even understand me half the time. I don't understand her. But
how you find her?
It's Shorty from the boat that day I told you about. Costa Rican.
Okay. So is Shorty is she gonna be like
every word she say, Poppy, Daddy? What? She'll get hard quick.
Like she do whatever you say, damn near.
Told me choke her last night. But anyway, man, listen, we got a lot going on. There's a video out here that's going viral, and it's a young man. Take a listen to what he has to say and break it down. Go.
All right.
What's it do?
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is a young, I don't know if he's like middle school, like 8th grade, I'm not sure, but he posts nothing. It's a white kid, DB, posts nothing but him putting in that work in the backyard. All DB drills, drop step, cone work, ladder drill. If you go to his comments, nothing but praise from NFL guys, NFL DBs in his comments, telling him, hey, bro, good shit. Work on this. Move your hands more. But they really praising them because you know why, JB? And you should appreciate this. It brings back that old school, just childhood vibe that we all used to get. We used to play outside, JB. You know that. We used to be outside till the street lights came on, homie, and then go inside and eat. And this was like me when I was trying to really get better at D-line, bro. It wasn't just at practice. It was me in my hood at Nottingham Village Apartments, outside by myself doing get-offs on the grass, homie. Just get-offs, sprints, doing just different work by myself that people didn't see. That's what turned me into a beast. So I like to see him doing this, and he looked pretty good. He fluid. Like, this white boy got a good little step, so a decent acceleration. And I just love the support he's giving across the NFL players.
Smitty, he's not good. I appreciate it. But he's not very good.
Disrespect is crazy on this show.
Huh?
Somebody make like Kevin the Shark.
Bailey, I just sent him to you, Bailey. My bad.
Kevin the Shark, when you get a chance, make a video, like 5-minute video of like showcasing JB's ADHD. I want to take that.
Here's the thing. Listen. There's not a lot of Weddles. There's not a lot of Weddles out there. He looked cool and shit because he's young, but he's really not good. Like I seen too many delays. Transition. He doesn't have a seamless transition. Get out the back pedal and turn and running. Yeah, I mean, listen, his nose is over his toes a little bit too much for me. But let Weddle break him down. He's just slow.
He's in 8th grade.
I get it. Huh?
He's in 8th grade.
I get it. He's a white kid doing something that mostly brothers play the position. So everyone's like, oh, it's great for the white kid. I love it. I love the support.
Bro, he's going to be good. You tripping.
I love the support. He won't be very good.
He's going to be good. He's going to be good.
He won't be that good. He won't be that good.
He's young right now. You coach him like he's supposed to be in college.
Let's see. He won't be that good. I'm just telling you. I hate to say it.
Remember the video.
I hate that the truth hurts a lot of you soft pussies in the chat. I hate that. But it's the truth. So
JB, when you was in middle school, you didn't have the perfect fundamentals yet. You were still working on your craft. You were decent. We saw flashes, but you wasn't perfect.
And I never said that.
And you became a really good player.
I never said I was the guy, though.
Okay, then, homie. But you became a good player.
He just slow. He can't even stick my little boy Blaze.
You were slow, and you had a shitty ass form. You threw the ball like fucking this. Like your release was stupid. It was 3/4 release. It was horrible. It was not traditional at all.
I know. Dan Marino says his was stupid too.
I know you didn't do what I think you just did.
They said Kurt Warner's was shitty too. 3/4
I know you're not doing.
They said Aaron Rodgers had a shitty 3/4.
This motherfucker is comparing himself to Hall of Fame.
They said Trent Green. They said Trent Green couldn't do it.
This man played at the fucking Euro League in the fucking UFL, and he just compared himself to Dan Marino, motherfucking Aaron Rodgers. This dude is insane. Motherfucker playing the XFL, and he comparing himself to the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Phillip Rivers did it for a long time, didn't he?
This motherfucker compared himself to Phillip Rivers, who just came back at 50 years old and almost led my team to the playoffs. And this motherfucker played in the AFL.
Like Rich Gannon, motherfucker. Rich Gannon had a hell of a 3/4 release, didn't he?
What about Rich Gannon? My man left Indiana University, played for Fort Hayes. I never heard these motherfuckers before. And he compared himself
Trent Green went to Indiana.
Rivers.
Real quick, before we do this, Bailey, before we bring in Sean. Go ahead. Keep Sean in, though. But we got these videos, Smitty, that I got to show you that were sent to me. Two. Can you show the ones, Bailey, the second video I sent you, show that first. Is that LeBron? What did that say, Sean?
What's going on, Sean King?
The decision.
Is it today?
Is it today?
No, it's World Cup today. He's not going to compete with World Cup, dog.
They play at 10 o'clock this morning, don't they? On the West Coast?
Noon.
You sure?
Yeah, noon.
Okay, cool. I'm going to be busy, too, though. Damn.
You said, are you sure? The better don't know.
Yeah, my fault. I forgot who
You forget who he was talking to?
Yeah, Sean, who you got today? You got. Were you surprised about Spain dominating France yesterday? I was not. I predicted it. Go.
I wasn't surprised Spain won. I was surprised
how they won.
That they were able to rattle France the way they did.
I mean, it was just attack, homie. Like France was on their heels.
It was a boring game. And listen, you can't come to a sport like 100 years after the sport been there and complain about how the sport is refereed. But it was a 0-0 game. And giving Spain a free opportunity to score basically on that play, I get the rules, so all you soccer purists, I get it, but I mean that seemed like in that magnitude of a game, for that to create a first goal of the game opportunity, I thought that was a little weak sauce.
Yeah, take a listen to this real quick before we move on to some topics, Smitty. I want you to break this down. I've been trying to get you to do this for a minute. We had the wrong videos, my bad. Take a look, Smitty. Go.
You can't go to the military, dumbass. You got Down syndrome.
Yes, I can.
What are you gonna do in there, Austin?
Shoot.
Who the fuck you gonna be shooting?
You.
See. That's why they ain't going. That's why they won't let you in there.
You shut up.
Smitty, break it down. He wants it, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. Right-handed guy, because I don't want y'all being like, when the video first started, when he was sitting back with his hand over his eyes, I thought it was Coach JB. And I'm not trying to be funny. Like, he got the green shirt. And no, listen, the backdrop, Sean King, right here. Don't that look like real quick? Don't it look like his lounge a little bit real quick if you just jumped in real quick? Maybe just me then. The green shirt, the white pale arm.
So
and
I got a fat arm. I got a fat arm like
lounge.
that. I got a fat arm like that.
Go.
Yeah. Like motherfucker, that's me. I can't wait to show every brother on this show that's Smitty.
Show your arm real quick. So it's a side profile of your arm. Yeah, motherfucker, damn near fat. Damn near identical. Pause, I mean.
What do you think about him going to the military, though? Any issue?
I mean,
I was laughing at his partner or his brother, whoever it is, talking about who you gonna shoot. He said, you, and you.
Well, there's a different video, Smitty. After this video, he was trying to prove. Take a look.
This is how you get the Down syndrome out of me.
Dumbass, he can't get the Down syndrome out of you.
Yes, he can. Okay.
Still got Down syndrome.
I still got the Down syndrome, y'all.
He really got Down syndrome, right? He not faking, is he?
No, he's not faking it. Smitty, go. Break it down. Go.
Yeah, I think they're just a family that's just trying to have fun and treat them like normal, basically. That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, people get disorders and stuff like that, and then people feel bad for them naturally. I think in their household, they're like, no, let's lean into it. Let's make a joke out of it. Let's have fun. People with Down syndrome ain't stupid, so he knows they're fucking with him and having fun. I think that's what it is. It's a family having fun, bro. So that's
I actually enjoyed that because Buddy real comfortable, like being him. Yeah, like that was dope.
Yeah. A lot of us can learn from that, bro. Like not caring what nobody think about, just being yourself.
Buddy put a stem on his head. He said, "We'll see if I can get this out of me."
I ain't got stem in a minute. I can use stem right now too. On my back. Sean, that breakfast was damn near good, homie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was talking about that the other day. Breakfast was damn near fuck. I don't eat breakfast like that. That motherfucker was hitting though.
That's how big bro do, little bro, man. You know.
You did a good job, OG. I ain't gonna lie.
You want it now, damn near?
Little bro,
yeah, damn near. They're hungry and exhausted.
Damn near want it again right now.
Bro on the struggle bus over there eating Oreos and shit in the morning. I was like, come on, man.
That's the popcorn right here. And damn near hungry and exhausted.
I am a little disappointed though. They left your shit outside.
Yeah, it's just.
Did you order this? Did you order it from here?
They were scared to come in. They were scared to come in. It's funny though. Kevin the Trucker made a video, I think, too, kind of like talking about this again. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like we should watch it, no?
Can we feed the dog somewhere fucking else, man? Can I get my fucking shit? God damn. Can you feed the dog in your car? Fucking Starbucks? Holy fuck. My dog gets pup cup, but he eats it in the fucking car, not in the drive-through window to hold every fucking buddy up. Fucking slapdicks.
Hold up, homie. Hold up. Hold up, dog. What happened, homie?
Oh! Oh! Hey, Kevin the Trucker, I'm about to DM you, bro. You got to put me on game. This shit is hilarious.
Man, you know that's a real video I did a couple years ago because lady was in front of me fucking feeding her dog and shit, and Sean King probably was the guy serving.
I look lean as hell in that Starbucks window, though.
I look like I'm mad as fuck to be working the drive-through at Starbucks.
Why Jerry pointing that? Jerry do be pointing that finger, don't he? He point that finger at you laughing, homie. I love it, homie. I love it.
You want to learn from Kevin the Trucker? What?
I gotta learn how you do these cartoons, bro. I like this shit.
See, Sean, what I do black coffee. It's just black. And what I do, just to give it a little hint, I just put real natural honey in there. You don't need all that other shit. You put like three. Smitty, what's his order? Go.
He got 3 pumps of vanilla, extra shot of espresso,
3 pumps of sweet creams, 3 pumps of some other shit.
You got a lot of shit in there.
Like, yeah. Just black coffee, homie.
Dog, let me ask y'all a question, man. Why people used to live longer than they live now?
I've been saying that for. I've been
they were
talking
outside
about
more, moving around, burning more calories.
Nah, they're trying to kill us.
Not because they didn't put sugar in their coffee, dog.
No, my grandpa smoked cigarettes every day of his life.
Come on, dog. Like
drank liquor every day.
Our ancestors regularly
How was
lived
your granddaddy?
85 plus, dog.
And you know it's crazy too. Remember back in the day, like the average lifespan was like 29. Because I'm talking.
Because as soon as you got sick, it was a wrap. Yeah.
Yeah, and animals were killing motherfuckers. Like bisons were actually killing us because we lived with them.
Mm-hmm.
But now we think we could kick it with them. But anyway, then we lived till we was 95. My grandpa lived till he was 95. He was born in 1900, died in 95, and had his leg amputated. I think he had skin cancer a little bit, but he just died. He beat all that shit. He never went to the doctor either. He actually went and they burned off part of his nose, homie. Back in the day when you have skin cancer, they just cut out part of your nose, homie, and he just had part of his nose missing. It wasn't no like major fucking chemo and all that bullshit. That's what's killing us. All this other bullshit. And
That's what I'm saying.
Taco Bell, shit. Everybody's shitting right now off the lettuce. They're saying it's lettuce, and Smitty's been eating a lot of lettuce. And
lettuce and fruit, they say. Hey, if you 45 plus, if you go back to your grandparents and beyond, most people in your family live the mid-80s or longer.
Yeah.
Now, Mofo died at 61. They were telling me he lived a good life.
Homie, my dad died at 67. I think he's way too young. But he died at 67 of cancer because why? They put all these fucking shit. Oh, take chemo, do this. My grandpa had the same shit. Lived till 95, didn't even do the chemo. It's crazy.
Methuselah in the Bible, he was 969 years old. He was the grandfather of Noah. I mean, people it was different times, man. Different time back in the day. So
I feel like Smitty going through the Bible for the first time, JB, and like whatever like the lesson was in Bible study the week before.
Yeah.
Like it's fresh on his mind. So like he give us like a little snippet.
No, I am trying to dive back into it and study more. I grew up in the church, but when you're a kid, you kind of just in there, listen to the music. You don't fully understand stuff. And as you get older, you start to understand it. But me as a man, I want to understand it more. So yeah, I'm trying to, go back into it more. Nothing wrong with that, Sean King. I'd rather be doing that than be outside gambling and fucking with hoes. But anyway, LeBron James laughed on his IG story at podcasters saying he'll be a non-factor next season. Check this out.
I enjoyed the play-in tournament.
So you don't believe they're going to be in the play-in tournament if LeBron James is on it?
With Giannis.
LeBron is going to be a non-factor this season. I think everyone needs to ready themselves.
How is 21 points?
Factor cap, go. I go first. You guys are stuck too long. I don't know who those radio host podcast guys are, so it's nothing personal, but the white guy talking here is just trying to go viral.
I mean, he didn't we cut him off. Was he going to define
presence alone is a factor?
Right. What non-factor means?
Yeah.
Like, is he talking about non-factor in the MVP race? Like, non-factor in, like,
helping the team win. He's talking about the Heat specifically, I think, and like the Heat being an actual contender. He's saying if he was to join the Heat, he'd be a non-factor on that team.
I mean, if LeBron went to Miami, I could see Miami being in the play-in. Simply because Giannis and Bron recently have not played a full complement of games, and they're not going to have depth. So I can see them meandering around, feeling like we just get in the playoffs and we'll.
Where do you think he's going?
Cleveland.
I've been hearing some strong stuff like last 24 hours about Golden State and Mike Dunleavy Jr. They asked him like something during the summer league or whatever, like an interview. It was like, "Hey, are you done with free agency yet?" And Mike Dunleavy had like a little grin. He was like, he said, "We're close. We have like one more move or something like that we're trying to complete."
Well, JB, let me expound slightly on my answer, JB, and y'all know I am not a hater. I and no bone in my body, which is ill will towards nobody. But I'm really sick of Bron, so I really don't care where he goes. I wish he would retire so the NBA can start creating the next American like superstar, like because there's a big void here from Bron, Steph Curry, Durant, D Wade, who already retired, to who are the next guys going to be. Like all these new superstars are foreigners.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, he's not a superstar yet though.
He will be, maybe, they say.
He will be, and then we got AJ DeBasler gonna be a superstar for sure.
But my point being, those guys can get more attention, coverage, conversation if LeBron asks, go ahead and retire.
But Sean King, let me ask you this though: as a former pro athlete, NFL player on the show, you understand more than anybody. Once it's over, it's over. Once you make that decision, I'm done. Ain't no going back. So like, if you're a guy like LeBron, you're still averaging what they said 21, 22, 6 and 6. You're still like LeBron. Like we being real, as based upon last season, he's still a top 20 player in the league. Might be top 15 depending how you want to rank certain guys. So like, damn, if I'm still that good and I'm still adding value, I'm just on the 4th or 5th seed Lakers team in the West. They're, a couple games from being a 3rd seed, which is tremendous. And like, I'm still hooping. Why am I in a rush to retire? Just because of my number of my age? Or is it my game? Because my game is showing you that I can still add value to a team.
So is there any team Brian can go to next year out of the ones that we've heard that you would put your hard-earned money on preseason to win the NBA championship?
Philadelphia 76ers, correct. That's my
no shot. No shot.
Without him.
Let me ask you this.
You tripping.
Let me ask you this, Sean. The longer it takes for him to say Cleveland, to me, dilutes the chances of him going to Cleveland. That's my opinion. That means Golden State, in my opinion, Philadelphia, maybe T-Wolves, maybe Denver are still in the mix. Because I think he would have said Cleveland already. No?
I think he wants all the spotlight, so he's trying to hold out to after the World Cup's over, to be honest.
Oh, that's a good call.
That's what I think.
That's a good call. I said it on the show. I think he's doing all this stuff too. I think he knows where he's going for the most part. I think he's just trying to build all this up for his version of his documentary. What was Jordan's documentary called during the pandemic? Last Dance. This is LeBron's last dance, literally. And I think y'all might call me crazy. I think in 10 years from now, whenever it gets released, we're gonna see this whole process behind the scenes of him talking to Rich Paul, him talking to Draymond and them, Draymond pitching them, Jaylen Brown and Embiid pitching them. I think he's doing this on purpose from a TV standpoint, because he's in LA. He understands the film business. He has production companies. He's thinking about shit off the court. And again, everything he does is in competition with Jordan. Everything he does is trying to one up Jordan. He want to one up him in greens,
which goes back to
and that TV.
Which goes back to my take. I wish he would go ahead and retire. And the reason I don't think Philly has a shot, when you have Embiid on the team who's not going to play consistently in the regular season, but then it's going to be there in the playoffs. How do you ever learn to play with Embiid? That's Philly's problem. It's like they're two different teams. With Embiid, without Embiid.
Yeah, I guess I'm saying, like, in a perfect world, if everybody stays relatively healthy, then I think they are a championship level team. Of course, injuries, I don't like talking about injuries because injuries with any team is going to ruin that team. If Jokic gets hurt, then it's a wrap.
So you expect Embiid? How many years Embiid been in the league? Has he ever played a full complement of games?
I think he had a couple seasons where, for the most part, he was healthy. Like, again, has he played 82 games? No. But I'm saying, like, he had a couple times where, he won MVP. His MVP season, he played 60-some plus games at least, made the playoffs, played in the playoffs. So, like, at the end of the day, as long as he plays majority of the regular season games and he's healthy when playoff time comes, that's all I need. That's all they need. You go out there and play 55, 60 regular season games or whatever, healthy in the playoffs.
I hope he do go to Philly, because the people in Philly deserve every sports positive outcome they get after that damn All-Star game last night. Boy, that might have been the worst All-Star game in the history of All-Star game. They might just need to do away with the MLB All-Star game. That shit was unwatchable.
Smitty, let's take a quick 3-minute break, Smitty. So we can come right back with Sean King. Sean and I will be back because Smitty has to move his car. We'll dive into real topics, and then Smitty can come and add his bullshit in. We'll be right back. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
you do with veteran quarterbacks is you don't put them in a position to win the game. You put them in positions not to lose the game. That's what you do with veteran dudes like a Geno Bounce Around Smith. You don't try to turn him into a guy who could throw the football all over the lot 35 times a game. No, I need Geno Smith methodically to be 17 to 24, 175 yards, a touchdown, and a plunge at the 1 yard line, and don't turn the football over, and we can win some games.
See, I'm calling bullshit. That's the same fucking conversation Keyshawn had with Tony Dungy back in 2001. They wouldn't let me cook. They wouldn't fucking let me cook. Talking about if you don't turn it over, we win. I came from Tulane, 4 wide receivers, throwing the ball all over the fucking field.
It's the National Football League,
They got me under center with a fucking fullback, handing the ball off on 1st and 2nd down, talking about throw slant flat on 3rd and 5.
Yeah, because I can get 6.
That's that bullshit, Keyshawn.
I can get 6. Man.
So speaking of females, take a listen to this.
Man in the Big East. I literally weighed like 165 pounds. And this man was like, yo, you got to get stronger.
Yeah, 165 pounds is insane, bro.
I mean, I was trying, but he's like, yo, get stronger, motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
Coach, you recruited me, motherfucker.
Right. Like, you said you loved me.
Is that a WNBA player? Is that a WNBA player?
That's Jeremy Lamb. Played at UConn.
Bull spit.
Huh?
Bull spit.
He was a hooper for a minute too on OKC.
Mina Rossini, let me see that.
This addresses your question about our dynamic. I asked her, well, why did you take up the saxophone? To which she responded, because it sounded like sex. To which I responded, we are so different. Very different.
It does sound like sex, though.
I thought it would be rebellious. I thought it was like a bad girl instrument.
You were like 12.
Well, I was raised like a very good, well-behaved Catholic schoolgirl, so it was.
Now, Smitty, I'm gonna start over now. I'm gonna do everything over now. In news, Mike Vrabel was seen in a secluded hotel in Arizona with Diana Rossini. Both married, Smitty, by the way. Let's get your reaction. Here's the pictures that have leaked. Your reaction. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. This is unfortunate. Knowing Diana Rossini's background, how she was raised, I think she definitely did it.
Catholic girls are the biggest freak. They the biggest hoochie.
Yo, we back. Last hour. Let Sean leave real quick and come back in and get his sound right. And we're going to dive into these topics, homie. Here we go, man. Well, let's get straight to it, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, man, for the final hour. We appreciate y'all, man. Let's get to these 10,000 members, man. I think we're about 8,017 away to get to that 10K number, man. So let's keep it going, man, day by day. Let's get to the NFL, man. Where Stephon Diggs, male sexual assault accuser Chris Griffith is firing back.
Have you noticed there's a lot of Whitlock mannerisms by Sean King lately since he hasn't been on Whitlock?
Explain.
I get a lot of you see how he's mocking me in the back over there? Because, he gets a lot of Whitlock shit lately.
JB with that old white guy disgusted. Every time the video come back in and the audio don't be right.
You know why? Smitty? Because I'm the one that has to take the heat online, not Sean. Sean don't even accept shit we give him.
He don't.
I tried to accept the real, and it said, "We're sorry, it wouldn't let me do it today." I'm trying to get better.
That's literally what it said. We're sorry, you can't do it today.
I've never seen that.
Sorry.
I said we're sorry. That must be a new feature.
Have you seen that feature?
That must be a new update on Instagram.
You know what? I just put a bunch of ash in my mouth.
Ass or ash?
Huh?
Speaking of that, Stephon Diggs' male sexual assault accuser Chris Griffith is firing back at Cardi B after she questioned his allegations against the NFL star. What exactly did he say here? Let me pull this back up. Do we have actual quotes or comments or a video? I have too much respect for Barty and women in general for me to say anything disparaging back to her. But mama, please take off the blinders. End quote.
So wait, that's Buddy, the gay buddy that got ran through?
That's Chris Griffith. That's Stephon Diggs' male sexual assault accuser for calling out Cardi, basically telling her to take off her blinders and act like
you know how crazy that sounds. Say what you just said again. Go.
Stephon Diggs' male sexual assault accuser, Chris Griffith, is going back.
Can you say it one more time for audio listeners?
Yes, Stephon Diggs' male sexual assault accuser, Chris Griffith, is calling out Cardi B, basically saying to stop being blind.
Can you go slow? Can you say it slowly because I'm trying to comprehend it?
I can't say it too much more. I'm gonna say it one more time.
There you go. Go slow though. Go segment by segment. Go.
Stephon Diggs, male sexual assault accuser.
So Stephon Diggs male sexual assault accuser. Got it. I'm trying to fathom what it even if it even does it go together, make sense? I'm just trying to.
JB, is the argument did he hit it or did he consensually hit it? Because both.
Yeah, and the brother got some shit involved.
Diabolical. Right.
Yeah. I saw Stephon, I think he commented something the other day though. He was like, "If you got all these texts and that's showing proof," he said, "Leak them then, put them out." I saw Stephon put that, so I'm like, "Huh?"
That's not how it works.
Again,
he's giving that to court. He's already said, "I'm putting it to the courthouse." You don't just leak it out on social media if you got to use it in court.
Or that he took it.
But I'm saying though, for Stephon to even say that means he must be pretty damn confident that
he didn't take it.
He ain't say nothing that.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah, Tom. Keep asking Smitty. Keep asking Smitty the real question.
I don't know. Hold on, time out. Let's be clear. I don't know if this grown ass man is doing this bedroom. I don't give a fuck. I don't know if he fucking doing none of that. I don't know who he fucking. I don't give a fuck. Why y'all trying to like this is an attack on me? I don't give a hell.
Can we play some hypotheticals?
I got a wife who I make love to.
Can we play some hypotheticals?
Yeah.
Can we play some hypotheticals?
Every night's a reach too, by the way.
I gotta ask. Hypothetically speaking, I read it down. We have a video about video. I read what happened. Did Buddy really run through Harry's ass, or did he get ran through? Because that's what the hypothetical. I mean, that's a hypothetical question. Because Sean's onto something here. Something. Like, what did he do? Did he say, "Bitch, bend over, motherfucker," and grab him by his little naughty blonde hair and run through him, or were they rolling around in a bed like with some baby oil or some shit and dick slipped in? I'm trying to figure it out, Smitty, because I don't get.
I don't want to know.
You broke it down, Smitty.
I don't want to put that in the atmosphere of my brain or not. I don't want to even see that. I don't want to talk about that.
I get it, but you broke it down.
You love this shit.
You broke it down. You said,
"Chat." He loves
male sexual assault accuser.
I was reading the shit.
I get it. That's what I'm trying to do. Hypothetical. Like, what part of it did he do? Like,
why does that part matter? Go
because it's a hard thing to take a man and get over here, bitch, and get in and like, you know what I'm saying? Can you imagine, Smitty? Like this motherfucker.
It's not there. I can't.
I know, but
you know what I mean, Sean? Can I imagine? Stop right there.
I'm trying to play a hypothetical. Like this motherfucker, hey, Sean, this motherfucker put his hand on the back of this grown man head, like put his head down in the pillow, like motherfucker, take this dick. Like really?
Like, I thought this went away with Diddy.
I thought so too, homie. And the brother involved? No wonder the brother drops all those pics.
Life battles, boy. Life battles.
Let's get to a more of a serious topic here, and I definitely need both of you guys.
Oh, this is serious. Input. This one was serious topic.
Now, King, I need you at least give me 4 minutes of like a strong take. JB, I need at least 2 from you. I'll give the other 2. That'll give us a full 8-minute block. Western Kentucky defensive lineman Victory Vaca lost his scholarship after missing workouts for his mom's funeral. Now, multiple FBS teams can't sign him because Western Kentucky processed his departure as a failure to report, and now his college football career is in jeopardy. Crazy scenario right here, man. Sean, I'm gonna go to you first because JB is not paying attention, and then I'll go back to JB after that. Sean, what are your initial thoughts? Go.
Well, condolences to him and his family. Losing a parent is a terrible thing. But what initially popped in my mind was this was the last word in a long sentence. Like, I don't feel like this was like something that just popped up. Like, this had to be either he's a terrible player and they needed a spot, or most likely he had a litany of different transactions that they disagreed with. And this was the last straw.
The stuff I read, though, like,
and maybe he didn't communicate it.
Bingo. No, I think that was the biggest issue from what I read, that communication just wasn't that great. I think they initially obviously allowed him to go home when it happened, like initially in April, but he stayed home like all of April. I think in like beginning of May, allegedly he got a text from like an assistant strength coach or something like that. And I have to find the verbatim quote, but basically the text read in a way in which Victory made it, I guess, took it like, oh, they're cool with me taking some more time off here in May and then coming back towards the end of May or like beginning of June. But apparently as the month went on, they were behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, doing what they're doing, and they ended up, he ended up getting that message that, hey, they were basically removing him. It's weird now because, again, he can't enter the portal because of, again, the reason why they let him go.
Well, Smitty, first of all, if God forbid you lose a parent, but if the funeral's in April, like you ain't still on bereavement leave in June.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that piece, but I gotta find an article. JB, you go in. I'm gonna find an article because I read it before the show, and I want to give you more actual context of stuff like to what was said. I think it was big miscommunication.
I'm trying to hold my tongue because I have people involved in this thing. He played at College of the Canyons here. My buddy coached him here at JUCO. Plus, he's related to Braden.
Oh, he is.
And my boy Yona knows the family well, who we've had all these guys on our show. So, hold on. Gotcha. So, Braden's talking to Pops right now. It's funny. Hold on, go ahead.
Now you good. Yeah. You good, Sean. You do your thing. JB, you do your thing. And then I'll stay here and do my thing. But the weird part for me is that, okay, cool. We understand that it's a business. If you want to move on from them for whatever your reason is, cool. But the fact that they process it as a failure to report is the issue because, again, that doesn't allow him to transfer. And now, because of the new rules, NCAA and his age and everything like that, his career will just literally be done. So I guess he's trying to find a way to just be able to transfer out them so he can play his final season of eligibility. And apparently they said that he had to like write some sort of like appeal basically to like the NCAA, and Western Kentucky was actually supporting him in that, but then it got denied. That part's weird because like It's like the same entity that's putting my back against the wall is trying to help me get my back off the wall. It don't make sense to me. It just is weird. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's got to be some stuff behind the scenes that's like going on to where we're not privy to. But everything that I read was that he was a good kid, that he had a 3.3 GPA. I think this last semester. So he was smart. He wasn't like an issue. I don't know how good of a player he was or not, but it just feels like it was some shady business going on behind the scenes on the part of the school, if I'm being honest. But I don't know, JB, you got some insight yet or what?
There's a lot of different ones I'm waiting to see right now, but hold on.
I didn't know he's related. It's crazy. I feel like everybody, they all be related. Like everybody be knowing each other. That shit's crazy. It's deep. And then what's the chat talking about right now? The chat said, "This is like yeah, I get it. And listen, I ain't lost no parent, so I don't know how I would respond to it.
I want to give my opinion though. Where's Sean go?
He said he had to bounce real quick.
Oh, I want to give my opinion on this before I know anything.
Yeah,
I'm calling a lot of cap on this though.
Yeah,
for the simple fact that. So you're telling me, homie, in this day and age where coaches take back kids that enter a fucking portal and tell the coach, I'm going to enter the portal and I'll leave, but I may come back, and they still accept them back, is cutting a kid for this?
Yeah.
Cap. Bullshit. These coaches are taking these players out of the portal that told them they're leaving and begging them back. All of a sudden now they're on a high fucking horse and are going to cut them over a funeral. Not buying something else going on, homie. Because these motherfucking coaches are taking these players that we talk about every day on this show. I talk about cut them motherfuckers. Why would you even consider taking that motherfucker back? Why would you even allow him back? We wanted Sorsby to play for us. We fucking stood on business and fought for it in court to bring a gambler back to play quarterback for me. But this is where you cut the line? Calling cap. I'm gonna find out though. Braden's related, obviously. Yona and Big Dave, DJ's pops, is texting me right now because he's heavily connected in this situation. So Dave's actually texting me right now. Hold on.
No, while you doing that, though, I'm gonna read just some of the context I was trying to find earlier. So, like, just to give you guys some information. So he was there all like during the off-season workouts. First few months, obviously, was going great. He participated in spring practice. Obviously, the thing with his mom happened. There's actually some, like, I guess, text evidence or messages or whatever, some exchanges like that was out of like West Kentucky GM Zachary Crane that referred to Vaca's time away in May, suggesting the staff expected Vaca to be away through at least part of the month of May. There's also more where I guess the exact quote was here. It says, this is from the GM. He said, "I love Victory. Such a good dude. He had me hurting for him when all that was going down. He definitely handled it way better than I would have." He said, weight is his biggest issue right now. I think he has a role, but he's got to keep changing his body and using his time away in May to stay on track with that. Using his time away in May to stay on track with that. I don't know who he's messaging this to, or like it's just like a conversation he was having with another coach or whatever the case may be. But that last line, he's got to keep changing his body and using on track with that. That tells me that at that time, y'all thought he was coming back. Like, based upon that word and how it's written. So I don't know, man. It's just I'm with you, JB. There's something weird going on. I mean, 3.33 GPA, everything else is good. Positive stuff being said from the GM. It don't sound like he wasn't no bad kid. I don't know. I mean, I
don't know. I'm waiting to hear. I'm gonna find out. I just called cap, Sean, because we're taking fucking ex-pro players back. We're taking gamblers back. We're taking portal kids that told the head coach, "Hey, I'm going to enter the portal because somebody gave me $2 million." We're taking them back. But now we cut the line at and by the way, Josh, you in here? Any Usos in here? Can you explain the difference between a fucking black, white, Mexican funeral and a Polynesian one? Go. Does anyone in this fucking in this whole chat understand the difference between a Polynesian funeral and how they operate versus the rest of us? Totally night and day difference in a fucking funeral, homie. So, Josh, explain a funeral in the Polynesian culture that I don't think the normal folks in here will understand. I don't think folks get it. So I'm trying to figure out why, like, this is where they cut the line. Something else has to be happening, and that's why I don't want to like dive into it, because we do have people on the ground on this that know what's going on. Braden and Vaca, obviously, Vaca are Tongan. Dave and Anyona, even though they're Samoan, are very heavily involved in all Polynesian football playing lives because they all are related in that world. When there's a Poly playing football, they don't really look at Tongan or Samoan. They look at Poly. It's a Poly thing because there's so fucking many or so very few of them playing that it doesn't matter if they're Samoan or Poly. They're representing Poly Nation in this whole thing. So they're all related in that regard. Even though Tongan and Samoan have their beefs and all their different cultures, they're very, very different, but they're the same when it comes to football, Smitty. Go ahead, Sean.
I feel for victory, but we got an issue here. What are the symptoms for the clop?
What?
The clop.
The clap?
Clop. C-L-O-P.
What's your question?
Cyclospora.
Oh, diarrhea.
Because, see, I had we did Taco Tuesdays yesterday. They had a lot of lettuce. See, I don't never get the bubble guts. What are the symptoms for the clop? Because they say it's moving west.
No, it's west. California.
It started west.
It started California.
Yeah, they say don't eat no produce.
It wasn't no Taco Bell. You don't go to Taco Bell for Taco Tuesdays. This was authentic. But they had a lot of lettuce on it. And I kind of cut all the lettuce out, I thought.
Hold the fuck on. Time out.
Hold on.
You could. I get it now, but he started off saying, I got a lot of sympathy for Vaca or for victory. And then he said, what are the symptoms for the clop? I'm thinking he's about to bring in something like creative Sean King, similar metaphor. You're saying your stomach hurt right now.
Well, hold on, Sean. Smitty, did you just have explosive diarrhea, Sean? Go.
Yeah, I had the bubble guts. Like,
so you had explosive diarrhea?
Out of the blue.
So is that why you put the finger up and you left like that?
Hold on. Do you have chills?
I feel like I got a little fever.
Do you have chills?
No, not yet.
You have fever?
Bailey, what are the symptoms?
Well, cyclosporiasis is an intestinal infection. I told you this the other day, but it's caused by the parasite Cyclospora. You know that. Cyclospora kinetonesis.
That's why I call it the clop.
The hallmark symptom is sudden, watery, and sometimes explosive diarrhea. I told you that. Other common signs, though, Sean, which you sound like you might have this, include loss of appetite, which I know.
I'm just fucking with the chat. If you're gonna read the chat, when I put my hand up to go, them little cocksuckers, I got all y'all. Them little cocksuckers in the chat.
Like a big old kid,
Sean with a Taco Bell. He got the parasite.
I thought you really shit on it, so I'm like, damn, I kind of feel bad a little bit.
You haters in the chat.
I wish you got it. No, I'm not wishing death on your life. Smitty, I'm not wishing death on his life or anything, but I wish he had got it. It would have made a better show.
Yeah, I actually had that come back from Houston. I think, you know what? I think I was the first one I was the first one who had the shit. We didn't know what it was yet. Because I was on an airplane on the way back from Houston. I told y'all the story, and I sat on the plane, which I never do, but it was an emergency.
You what?
I had to.
On the plane?
I had to. Yeah. Only the second time in my life ever. And it was so small, you know, this plane. I'm a big motherfucker. I had to lean forward. I could barely really get back. But nah, Sean King, I had 3 hours left. I was sitting in my seat. I was doing everything I possibly could. I'm drenched in sweat. I couldn't hold it.
You just didn't prepare properly.
No, it hit me out of nowhere. Literally, it was Cyclospora. But back to the real shit before you distract us and start.
Hey, all you chumps in the chat, I know they were talking about I told you, yeah. Jokes on you.
Real quick, as we're waiting for more specific detail, I do want to read some quotes, though, from Victory. He said, and I quote, I didn't want to leave Western Kentucky, but I had to be back at home. Vaca said that head coach Helton asked me If you don't come back out here, I'm not going to blame you. End quote. Victory said, that kind of caught me off guard. He said, I got that feeling that they wouldn't be mad if I didn't come back. Vaca said he didn't have any communication with Western Kentucky staff again until May 1st, when the assistant strength coach told him that the staff didn't expect him to be back until June. So he said, in my mind, they were giving me the whole month of May off, Vaca said. He said, I think that's where everything went sideways, the lack of communication from both parties. That's what Victory said. JB, you've been a head coach. For a head coach to say this, if you don't come back out here, I'm not going to blame you. Ain't that that's a little weird, ain't it? Or am I tripping?
Dog, anytime in professional sports you have a bad contract, now you got it, like, for context. And this is me without any inside information, without doing any research, just going strictly on what's been presented to me on this show. We are talking about Western Kentucky. You know how hard it is for Western Kentucky to get quality defensive tackles? Dog, do you know what Western Kentucky?
Especially Uso?
Right. So, like, this got more to do with just what's being presented right here. This is basically Western Kentucky saying, we don't want you anymore.
Let's dive into some deeper things. You do not sign a JUCO D tackle and cut him unless something's going on.
Right.
You just don't. Like, that's a scholarship, Smitty, that you're taking for a JUCO kid. That means you have a need position, and I need an experienced person with college experience. And I take a JUCO D lineman. JUCO D lineman, just so you know, JUCO D linemen are very, very, it's a very high commodity. It's a high commodity in this game, homie. And especially a poly going to Western Kentucky. I'm just telling you, I've seen a lot of people to Western Kentucky, wideouts, specifically DBs, but they don't take JUCO players just to take them. So I'm curious. We got some fillers out to Victory right now. We're talking to them. We're going to see what we can do.
But a big picture right here, JB, and I know this one's kind of a little sensitive because our guy, Braden, like, knows him. So I'm not criticizing.
Well, they're related. They're all related.
Right. I'm not criticizing Victory specifically, but I'm speaking to, like, college athletes overall. When the money becomes a part of the quotient, you're pro now. So ain't no grace, ain't no sympathetic, like, outcomes. Like, it's business now. It's strictly business. It could be maybe they feel like he ain't worth what they're paying him. Like, it could be a whole lot of stuff. You're talking about, what we say, his agent responded? So a D tackle at Western Kentucky got an agent in 2026? What a fucking time to be alive, dog.
They all do.
Like that. But guys, girls in college, this is what comes with it now. You want to be paid to play, right?
Yeah. Come with the business. Well, I think, JB, let's just move forward, and then, like, once you get details or whatever, that, you know, if you get it before the show ends, then you can release it. But I don't want to put, you know, you in the bad spot. And obviously, we don't want to speak on stuff that, you know, we don't know fully, but just wanted to kind of lay out those details. And
we do it all the time.
That's a big story, so we'll see. You said what?
We do it all the time.
Yeah, but this is personal. Moving on, man. Ole Miss AD Keith Carter says using Princewell, Uman Milleen, and Devin Harper over unpaid buyouts after their LSU transfers is an option. Saying that those two were going to continue to figure out how to collect. We feel like, based on the contract, we deserve to collect. So he's suing Princewell, Uman Milleen, and Devin Harper over unpaid buyouts. Interesting here, and I think this is going to start becoming a thing, right? I mean, we talk about this, like, players can't fucking just you commit to something, we pay you, and then you fucking leave, and then you ain't do nothing for it. So, Sean King, talk to me. I see you smiling already.
Again, a contract is binding, right? That's what I was always told, right, JB? Unless there's some kind of with cause that gets you out of it. So this is pretty black and white to me. If the contract said, if said player leaves, they owe the University of Ole Miss a percentage of whatever the amount was, or the remaining balance of whatever that was, then that's the contract. If the contract don't say that, then Ole Miss just sour lemons right now. Like you gotta swallow that and digest it. It goes to the contract.
And this is the problem, man. These young guys don't have the right people in their corners. They don't have actual people who can understand, contractual language, and I feel like they're just out here just signing paperwork. They hear the money, they hear the number, they sign it, and they don't think about the end result.
Well, Smitty, here's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can be an NIL agent, and the NIL agent gets 20%. So if I've got 5 kids, and they're getting $200,000 a piece, that's $1 million worth of NIL I'm about to sign, and I get 20% of that. That's $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't worried about the details and the particulars of this contract because once they sign these deals, I get my $200.
Yeah.
Them getting out of the contract ain't hey man, here's what it is.
Here's the issue. Like, I don't understand. These kids have been leaving these NIL deals since the beginning of this whole thing 6 years ago.
Right.
So, like, until they get reprimanded and not able to play at the next place, until the NCAA says this is a transfer violation, not anything other than that, you are violating the agreement. This has to become an NCAA issue, and it has to be a transfer violation, not anything more. Because if it's not, there's no way to recoup those funds, homie. You're not recouping the funds. They're breaking contracts every day.
So
buy out. You have to buy it out, just like an NFL or NBA or whatever. The Major League Baseball, minor league baseball, they sign out of high school, and then the Yankees buy that contract out from the Dodgers. Or these NFL teams or NBA teams buy out the contract from the guy over in Japan, like what's his name, DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah,
you got to buy it out.
So, for the people in the chat who struggle with listening comprehension, I said contracts are binding, right? So I said whatever the contract says.
Yeah.
If it says if said player leaves, they've got to return this or pay this percentage. I said then that's what it is. I said if the contract doesn't say that, then Ole Miss is SOL.
Well, my thing is, that's why I say the NCAA has to get done. Because if you allow one, you have to allow all. If you don't allow any, you don't allow any. See what I'm saying? Like, the problem is you can't play at the new place until School A says the contract's been paid back in full. It's like a transfer waiver. We used to have to get a C form or a transfer waiver. You had to have it signed by both schools, Smitty, or you were ineligible.
It's sort of like
why is that not a thing? Why can't we do that?
It's sort of like soccer, JB, since the World Cup's going on. At the highest level of soccer, you're talking about Premier League, Bangladesh, La Liga. If they take a player from another league or team or something, they have to pay that transfer fee.
All right.
They have to pay that team for the right to get said player.
Yeah.
But all that's going to do is create a bigger gap.
That's what I'm saying. They've created this shit show. So I'm just saying, bro. It's so fucking out of whack.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it's an option, so we'll see, man. But taking to the NFL, man, Peter Schrager on Aaron Donald has some comments here. Check out the video.
Like Aaron Donald's probably playing football this year. Yep. That is awesome for all of us. That's certainly awesome for the Rams. You obviously flying coach into the Rams facility. What is their conversation around it? Because whenever we talked to Snead told me, he was like, hey, why don't you start texting Aaron? Like, time to come back. Feels like they are definitely in the Aaron Donald business, but they don't want to be too overbearing. Like, how do you think they're kind of handling it?
Great way to put it. I think it starts with the player, and Pat, you would know him better than I do, but Aaron Donald is not going to come back as some 30-cent on the dollar version of Aaron Donald. He wants to be ready. That's why that workout was going on. He wants to be fully where he was when he retired 2 years ago and wants to be the best version of himself. When I tell you, they haven't even discussed money yet. So that's the secondary part of this. The first part is, does Aaron Donald want to come back? Is he prepared to come back? Is he ready to come back? The Rams would welcome him with open arms, obviously, if the numbers worked out. But this is not going to be one of those deals where it's like week 2, week 3, week 4. No. He wants to go the full season if he comes back, and he wants to be at his best version of himself.
Told you that, JB. You asked me the other day, how many games will he play? I said 14 and a half at least. I told you that, and now it's facts.
Yeah, he's not going to play 14 games after 2 years off. It's just not going to happen. I think it's 10 or less. and then playoffs. So at the end of the day, maybe if they make a run, he plays 14 in total. He's not going to play 14 regular season games. I don't see it. Sean, you see it playing 14 regular season football games this year?
So the average defensive tackle in the NFL averages between 35 and 45 snaps per game. Let's call it in the middle at 40. 40 snaps per game, 17 games would be 680 snaps in the regular season. What have we found with minimized and diminished preseason? I think it exposes the athletes to more injuries, right? In order to get in football condition, you've got to do what? Play football. We've never seen an NFL player, especially on the interior line, load manage. So basically, this would be the NFL doing what the NBA does. We're saying we're going to load manage a guy during the regular season to get him to the playoffs. Can you physically be ready then to go into the playoffs and play potentially 3 to 5 consecutive games at 40-plus snaps a game when you haven't done that in the regular season? I say no, especially off a 2-year layoff.
Yeah, I see him taking 300 to 350 snaps.
Yeah, which again, does that get you ready then to be a full-time player come the playoffs?
I think it does because 2 years off. You know how many times we've seen an Achilles or something blow out after you've missed a few and come back an older player. You just saw Conor McGregor do something.
I was going to say, I was just about to bring Conor McGregor up. Like, here's the thing about getting
McGregor had a history of injuries, though, just to be clear. Aaron Donald.
Here's the thing about getting old.
Aaron Donald don't drink and do drugs on shit either.
Here's the thing about getting old. It happens during the competition.
That's what I'm saying.
So we won't know.
I don't like that comparison, though, because, again,
it don't happen in practice.
Aaron Donald, speaking of health, all he do is work out since he's been done and eat right and drink right. He don't smoke, drink, no steroids. And he takes his body way different than a guy like McGregor. Again, injuries can happen to anybody, young players or older players.
Listen, you work out. You work out every day, Smitty. Can you go play a game right now at 32 years old and not pull something?
I took 12 years off, so probably not.
So let me put more context onto this. And I hope he does it, and I hope he succeeds. Aaron Donald seemed like a really cool dude. I never met him. He did everything right. He's a hell of a player, looked like a hell of a guy. If he played rush end, if he was an edge player, meaning he could just play third downs and rush the quarterback, I'd be more optimistic this could work. He plays defensive tackle, where that double team, you don't think teams gonna be like, okay, let's see if you're right. Put that big 300 on him in front up and have that big guard come down with that hand on that hip, and then we're going to power drive him and put that knee in his stuff. Like, I'm just saying that's a very violent physical position. The person that's never played football has no idea the level of contact on down and down the interior D lineman, interior O lineman encounter. Am I right, Smitty?
Yes, you are, and I'm glad you brought in my name.
That ain't like being out there on the edge where you get in a 9 technique on third down. Say I'm gonna rush.
Yeah. Let me give a coaching perspective real fast. I talked to Edub about this. If I'm Sean McVay, I'm the head coach. It does not behoove me to bring him back with Myles Garrett if the pass protection of my opponent doesn't dictate what I do on defense. Let me explain. If I know only that Aaron Donald is a shell of himself and I know the slide is always going to go to Myles Garrett and they're not worried about Aaron Donald anymore inside, it doesn't behoove me to bring him back. That makes sense, Smitty?
Yeah.
I need to have the protection be dictated and they say, oh, shit, I got to slide either half slide to Aaron Donald or I got a full slide to Myles Garrett. Because they full slid to Aaron Donald when he was by himself inside during the Super Bowl run.
Triple team him sometimes.
Now you have two guys like that.
Yeah.
I have to have the same impact or it's not worth me paying $30 million for a year if I'm not a big time double team worry inside. Because they already, like you alluded to the other day, they have able bodies inside right now that are young, capable guys. For me to bring him back has to make sense too. It's not just bringing Aaron Donald back because he's Aaron Donald and he's been out 2 years. I got to make sure that I am unblockable up front with both guys, or it doesn't make no sense to bring him back and pay that money.
Let me ask you this, JB. What does it do for Aaron Donald historically? Now, and I say that because you never really know how you're going to be remembered until you stop playing. And the one thing I can say, Aaron Donald hadn't played in 2 years, and people still regard him as the best interior defensive lineman of his era. Is that fair? Like when people talk about who the best defensive tackle has been the last decade, Aaron Donald's name is the first that comes up. So he's already solidified. Like, what does coming back really do for him unless he just got this burning desire to play again? He got plenty of money. He got a championship. He's already a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, it's not like he's going to come back and eclipse some kind of milestone that he hadn't already accomplished.
I think it just adds another chapter to his book, adds more to his legacy. I mean, you're right. He's looked at already as the greatest of this era. I don't know if everybody looks at him as like the greatest D tackle of all time. I don't think
anybody in or around the game of football, if you ask them to name the top 5 defensive tackles of all time, don't name Aaron Donald.
For sure. But maybe if he goes, maybe in his head, he goes out here and wins another Super Bowl ring. Maybe that ups him on that list. Maybe Sean King has him at 3 or 4 behind Sapp and some other cats. Maybe he goes a second ring and does it in a way in which he's still dominating, and they have one of the most historical D lines that we've ever seen. Now we might look at him even differently, and he's now he is number 1. You know, I'm just saying, like from his head. So
fair point. Or you go out there and you blow something out. And now
like right now, if the day
it depends how you look at life. I don't look at life scary. I look at life with it was a faith-based mindset. So I always look at the positive side, not the negative side. Go ahead, Jason.
If I were judging a guy, if I had my JB rankings out on D tackles right now, D linemen, if I had it just right now as is, I don't know if I could have him above Sapp. I don't know if I have him above Reggie White. I don't know if I have him above.
But Reggie's an edge. I'm just talking interior.
Reggie played a lot of 3 though. So, like, you had what's his name, Jones, as a 5 technique on that team too with Reggie White. They had a pretty damn good front. He played a lot of inside 4-eye and 3 technique too in his heyday. He wasn't lifting Larry Allen at guard off his feet at 5 technique. Just FYI, Reggie White was inside doing most of his damage. I don't know, dog. I think that he may do what Smitty's talking about and say, I'm the best ever. I want to end that shit this way. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It'd be a hell of a story, man. A second Super Bowl in LA again, fucking coming back. And you and Miles go out there and do what we think y'all capable of doing. Miles goes out there and gets fucking 17.5 sacks. You go out there and get 12 sacks from the interior. Y'all go out there, y'all go on a run. You go fucking 16-1 and go win a Super Bowl and one of the greatest teams ever. I'm just saying, like, I don't that could be crazy.
They can't win the Super Bowl though.
Excuse me?
They can't win the Super Bowl.
They can't win it?
No, Tampa's winning the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield, NFL MVP, Ruben Bain, Rookie of the Year.
Go ahead and take over. I can't deal with stupid shit today.
I thought we were being serious, man. I thought we were having a serious conversation.
I thought we were trying to add credibility.
Baker Mayfield through 6 games last year was the odds-on favorite to be NFL MVP. Don't act like it's so far-fetched.
JB through 6 games. How many? And it's 17 games in the season, JB, or no? Am I tripping?
I said Daniel Jones the MVP after 6 games too. Remember?
Yeah, you did say that.
Sean King's very
loyal.
He does a lot, Smitty, because he threw Baker Mayfield under the bus towards the end of the year.
And he played like ass cheeks down the stretch.
But now all of a sudden he doesn't have a contract and he's going to be the MVP.
Yeah, because it's back.
And he lost Mike Evans and he lost Godwin.
Yeah, we got to get Godwin's still there, but we got to get him Emeka Ibuka some more touches. So we told Mike we appreciate you, but we got some young boys we got to focus on.
Disrespect, man. Somebody just called him one of the. I think Larry Fitz said he's the most underrated, underappreciated receiver of all time.
Not in Tampa.
Shit, y'all appreciate him. Anyway, there's 5 former NFL players who will be first-year head coaches in 2026. Did you guys know that?
Yep.
Here's a list right here, man. React to the list. Give us your thoughts. Go. We got T.Y. Hilton at the top. That's my guy, coach legend. James White right there. We got Marcus Peters. Okay, I know Marcus Peters was coaching. You got Marquise Haynes and Montario Hardesty. Give us your thoughts.
Say his name again. Hardesty.
Montario Hardesty.
Less than 20% of the list will be in coaching next year.
So they're all getting fired?
Mm-mm. As a former player, you want to coach because of the component that allows you to really impact and help young men. But as a former player, you have no idea the extreme time comprehensive profession coaching is. So 20%, only 20% of this list will coach in year 2. There's intrinsic value as a player that you love. I get to help Darnell Smith become a better player, help Jason Brown become a better quarterback, help Sean King go from fat to back in shape. Like, you are attracted to that. But especially at high school, the amount of stuff you got to do as a high school head coach, man, feeding and travel and, all the little incidental things that come with being the head coach of a high school team, dog, they're going to be like, man, this ain't it.
What do you know about Miami Springs? I see some Florida schools on here. Miami Springs. I see North Florida Education Institute. Any insight you give us on these programs or no?
Historically, they haven't been very good. But, I mean, if T.Y. go down there and spread the bag around, I mean, the transfer rules in Florida are very relaxed.
They don't have Northwestern like history, like Bridgewater going in there and winning right away because it's easier to get talent. It's like a Long Beach Poly or a Mater Dei in Florida. You can go in there and get talent right away at a Northwestern and turn them around, or an IMG, buys players, etc. Miami Springs, I don't know. I mean, I recruited for a long time. But
like, think about this.
You got Sean, you got to deal with like Armwood, who's falling off a little bit, who still has players. And you got to deal with like fucking, Central.
It's really the private schools in Florida now. All the kids are going to the private schools. But like Smitty,
Aquinas, you got to deal with Aquinas. You got to deal with some others.
You really don't get to watch any college football if you're a high school head football coach. Because Saturday, you back in there, you're looking at the film. The guys come in, they got to get a little run in, watch the
I worked 7 days as a high school head coach. Right, I worked 7 days. Unless you're a bullshit coach and you don't take it serious. Yeah, unless you're a bullshit slapdick coach that don't take it serious. Saturday was breakdown, grade, breakdown and grade. Sunday was staff install for the week for a new opponent. Break down all the cut-ups. Get the cut-ups ready for your players. Bring the team in on Saturday. Watch the game. Like, if you're really doing it right, if you're not, if you're some slapdick California or Florida high school coach, not because they're slapdick, because the pay dictates them being half-ass coaches.
Right.
Until that changes, you're going to continue to get what we call inner city shitty, especially where we predominantly coach black inner city players, and we get coaches who are all in to help those kids survive and be better people, but yet we don't pay them shit. It's hard to go in there and fucking give 20 hours a day and get $3,500 for the fucking year. And that's what happens, unfortunately, in places like Florida and California, the two most talented, rich states, yet we get the least amount of pay.
So Florida just passed a new law where the guys can
yeah, they passed it. Administrative pay.
Right. So if a booster club wants to pay Jason Brown $100,000 on top of what he makes, like normally in Florida, they're allowed to do it now. Used to couldn't do that. But that was my point, Smitty. Like, as a former player, you want to get into it, but boy, look, that's your life now. If you got your own kids, you ain't at no soccer games on Saturday. It's gonna be hard to get to church. You know how to do church if you're a girl. You gotta do it on the laptop. It's a lot.
Know what? Nobody wants to talk about this, Smitty. Nobody wants to talk about this shit.
You're gonna have to become an expert in academics because you're gonna have to know if your kid's eligible. You're gonna have to know are they got the right classes to graduate, to be eligible to go to college. You gotta deal with recruiting. Like, you gotta deal with parents.
Nobody's talked about the parochial schools taking over, the private schools taking over, because let me break down real quick. The inner city shitty, we call it, because of the administrative stronghold they have over coaches. First of all, you can't get a coach worth a shit to go into inner city and coach those kids for fucking 30 cents on the dollar for 20 hours a day and think you're going to be good. So they do it by design, Smitty. Here's why. They take those same kids that they want you to coach for $3,500 stipend for a year. And the private schools, the St. Thomas Aquinas, the Mater Dei and St. John Bosco's. This is why you've seen the deterioration of Armwood in Florida, of Long Beach Poly in Long Beach, the most rich high school of talent in the NFL history, of Dillard Dillard High School, where Ray Lewis and all these guys went, all those NFL talented guys. They allow you as the rich white school, unfortunately, I'm saying it, to pluck those kids from the hood, take them to those rich schools, allow them to play. But in the city, if I want to get a kid to go from fucking Long Beach, Jordan to Long Beach, Cabrillo, they are ineligible to play. But the same kid can go from Long Beach, Jordan to fucking Modern Day and play in the rich, nice area. And those same hood kids, by the way, are the kids that are required to win and be a national powerhouse. There ain't no fucking kids from Santa Ana at Modern Day winning national title after national title. Sorry. And that's the problem, and that's the hard truth. These private schools have been allowed because they have the money to sue the CIF in California, as Modern Day has, sue the Intercollegiate High School Committee in Florida, as St. Thomas Aquinas has, sue as IMG has. And the problem is the inner city was where all the players are. And all those schools know they need them. But they've circumvented, Sean. They've circumvented the rules for them. And it's it's appalling to me.
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
Most of the kids in Florida going to private schools, one, they got better facilities. And another part of that too, Smitty, is as a first-year head coach, can you even create a culture on campus and on your team without being on campus?
No.
Yeah.
So now these guys are going to go teach.
By the way, guess what? This is how unbelievable it is, Smitty. I can't even hire coaches. They're shit on the dollar. I got to give them fucking $2,000 stipend or some shit for the whole fucking football season, right? And they have to be fingerprinted the same way as the fucking principal of the school. They have to be fingerprinted and approved to be around those kids without a fucking blemish on their record. Yet they won't pay them a fucking dime. But yet they won't allow them to coach if they have a blemish on their record. This is the fucking hypocrisy that happens in these fucking schools across America, especially in the inner city. From fucking Detroit to Louisiana to from Florida to California. The most talented, rich states have the worst coaching because they won't fucking pay them to coach in the inner city. But they'll allow the rich private school to take those same kids and pay a coach. That's how fucking stupid it is, and that's the problem.
And shout out to all 5 of these guys, man. I'm wishing them nothing but success and the best, but it's a huge undertaking because you got to be on campus.
And Texas is the only state. Texas and Georgia have, and South Carolina, and I'll say Tulsa, Oklahoma, they actually hire 10, 15. In Texas, 20 plus coaches on the staff, Smitty, are all paid, and they're all teachers. Yeah. They're all teachers in Texas, in Oklahoma, in South Carolina. They got fucking 10, 15, 20 full-time. They got full-time conditioning coach, full-time strength conditioning coach. Not only for the varsity, freshman and JV, Smitty. California, are you kidding me? We're doing all levels, and that's me, the head coach, all day as on a stipend, and then hoping my coaches get there after their regular job at 3 o'clock so I have a fucking staff to go out on the field with. But at Modern Day, at Bosco, at fucking St. Thomas Aquinas, IMG, fucking Bishop Gorman, please. I got fucking 20 coaches around the clock, homie, sitting there on the fucking campus.
No, we had 3 staffs at IMG. The national team, the team that played
you had
in the
A, B, and C team, right? You had A, B, and C.
Yeah, we had
Fork Union, Sean, Fork Union. All these schools.
We had a full staff for the national team. That's the one everybody knows about. We had a full staff for IMG has a team that plays in the state of Florida. None of those, that's not the national guy, another team. And we had a full staff for the freshman team.
And it's a great conversation. Like, Monica's correct, but Monica, they work their asses off because that's their job.
Yeah, and
that's their full-time job. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They don't hold a candle to an inner city coach who's doing the shit for pennies on the dollar and doing everything by themselves and hope their staff gets there. They're actually doing what they love to do because they can do what they love to do because they get paid as a fucking real full-time coach. they're not working their ass off. To me, they're doing what they're supposed to do because they're being paid to do it.
JB had to go work at the motherfucking credit union all fucking day, clock out of there, leave there, make it all the way out there, get the practice going, get the film, do all the things he had to do the full-time coach while still getting a full-time job and do the same thing in the morning. And pick the kids up in the morning and take them to fucking school because he didn't have no fucking bus ride. And he was outside of district. They don't understand the grind you have to do, JB.
Smitty, I would fucking go to Texas to recruit, and I would get there, and I'd be like, wow, it's jealous one's envy. Yeah. We were jealous as coaches at the college level, jealous because we all coach high school other places. We all were jealous of getting there. And I'd be like, damn, that's what we want to do, Monica. I'm being honest. That's what we all want to do. We want to be able to coach on the weekend and get paid. Trust me. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen that way in 99.9% of the country. Only Texas, Georgia, and South Carolina, I'm being honest, are probably the 3 states in the whole country.
Because it's very common in Florida for 3-4 guys on the actual coaching staff to not get to practice till an hour in.
Oh, all day.
They ain't off of work yet.
Hell no.
I know certain schools in Indiana, they take care. I know my former head coach, who's in Brownsburg now, I know he's very well off as a head coach where he's at now. So certain schools you go to with certain dollar amount and proven success, they'll take care of you in certain places, but yeah, man, it's rare. Last thing here, because we do got to go. I do want to go at least 3 minutes on this guy, so be quick on both you guys' take. But Matt Rule says he's moving the practices from the morning to the afternoon because of the demands that travel puts on players. He also said that no team that practices in the morning, I thought JB would find this intriguing, has won a national championship, and that's something that he always kept in mind. Play the video real quick, and I need JB to react immediately. Go.
Practices in the morning won a national championship. This past year, talking to my good friend Joey McGuire, and they had made the change to afternoon practices. And, just the travel in this league. Like, we went to Maryland and played a 3:30 game, got back at whatever time and played the following Friday at Minnesota and got whooped. Went to Penn State and played a night game, came back and played the following Friday morning and got whooped. And it was like, there's a lot to this league. There's a lot more travel than we realized. And so how do we do a better job of being fresher at the end of the year while still also being good? And do we have to practice differently? Do we have to monitor things differently? So we moved to afternoon practices. In November, it can be 10 degrees in the morning. It can be, 35 in the afternoon, and we're going to go outside.
Cap. Absolute bullshit.
Absolute cap. The America
absolute nonsense. He's actually speaking out of his ass. You better talk to Pete Carroll. You better talk to Urban Meyer and Nick Saban. They practice at 6 in the morning. Every national championship team they won was 6 in the morning. So I don't know what he's talking about. Number one. Number two, I used to be in the meetings at 5 a.m. at USC with Pete Carroll. So first of all, that's cap. Number two,
like in-season practice, or you mean off-season workouts?
Both. Ask Ed Ogeron, homie. He ran the warm-ups. He'd get there with a fucking Red Bull, 5 in the morning, run laps for an hour. The NCAA rule, you cannot practice before 5:59 a.m. Yeah. So 6 a.m. the horn blew at USC. They were doing bags led by Ed Ogeron. Brrr, Pete Carroll run out there. Brrr, 6 a.m. Here's where it changes. What he's saying is right on this part. Depending on the flow of the season, you can change the season. Practice schedule. So I did the same. Certain days, Smitty, we practiced at 3 in the afternoon. We made lift in the morning instead, but we still were up in the morning for something because we didn't want to change our entire schedule, right? So let's just say the game was at a 1 o'clock game. Guess what we're going to practice? 1 o'clock. I want to train the players and the bodies to be practicing at the time we're going to play the game.
So week to week, you would just change your time.
So did Pete Carroll. If you notice, you go out to a USC practice during the week. Sometimes they'd be out there and the schedule was out. Some days you'll see 6 a.m. Some days you'll see 12 noon. Some days you'll see 3 o'clock. It just depends. Shit changes.
But question though, how could you do that during the season knowing that your players have their school schedules already set up and have certain classes at certain times? Because we had to make our schedule based around our practice time. Because at Ball State, we practiced, I think, at 3 o'clock, basically, 3 o'clock, whatever, midday.
Great question.
So we knew we had to set our schedule up to not affect that.
Great question. Here's why. So in the summer, the head football coach, creates the schedule. He already gets way ahead of time. That's what a head coach is supposed to do. My schedule was done in the summer every year for the entire fall practice. We knew what days. That's how we set up our schedule for kids and practice. So guess what? Guess when practice wasn't? 9 a.m. to win 11 a.m.
Right.
Why?
Classes.
Classes, usually I set my schedule from 9 to 11 a.m. for classes to be taken or online. So 6 to 8, guess what we had? Either practice or study hall or what? Weights. 3 p.m. doesn't affect class whatsoever. 5 p.m., guess what that date was for? Study hall.
Yeah.
Days change based on the schedule if you get ahead of it. So you create the schedule. And by the way, when you're the number one money maker on campus, whatever fucking schedule I hand the goddamn counselor is the schedule we're using, by the way.
Right.
So fuck all those bullshit classes that you hear about. This is set in stone. The math class is only offered at 9. No, it's not anymore.
Right. Nah, see, that's a good
You
point,
know,
though.
motherfucker, I know
A lot
what
of
the fuck
times
I'm
that's
doing.
what it was, though. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
I
gotta take this math class, but it's only.
No shit. I know what it is. So that's what I'm telling you. Bullshit. Here's the new fucking schedule. So I'm just telling you, that's how it is. That's how it's done. That's how the real coaches operate. That's just how the real coach operates. So Matt Rule is saying a lot of bullshit here because I'm gonna be fair, or I'm just being truthful. He hasn't figured it out. That's the problem. He hasn't figured it out yet. And to be honest, he's all over the fucking place. Temple, I bet you his hour schedule was totally different than it was at Baylor, and it was totally different in the NFL. Obviously, there is no schedule to worry about, so you do what you want. And then he comes back to Nebraska now, and guess what? Now he's figuring it out again. He's throwing shit at the wall, trying to figure out what the schedule works best for his kids. And now he's using excuses, though, Smitty, as to why it hasn't worked for other
I believe
teams.
Sean King coached him, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to hear Sean King's quick take, and then we got to go. I got to call him about 8 minutes. So
it's all cap. And let's be factual here. Fact, not fiction, right? Yep. When a head coach sits down and makes his practice schedule, the first two things that factor are weather and facilities. Weather and facilities. If you fucking play in Florida and you don't got an indoor, you can't practice in the afternoon. And your ass won't ever get to practice because it's going to be lightning, it's going to be raining, it's going to be all kind of interruptions. So a lot of the teams in those places, they're going to go in the morning because they got to. Full cap was him trying to assign a national championship to win 18 practices. National championship teams is how they practice, not win, Matt Rule. God damn it.
Where did he get that from then?
I don't know. What are you talking about, dog?
They're excuses, dog. And by the way, FA, I want to address FA. I got to address FA, Smitty's boy in the chat. I got to address. Hey, FA, if your players in football are taking engineering classes, you're shitty anyway. So just FYI, not one fucking player have I ever coached took an engineering class, homie. So what the fuck are you talking about, FA? If you took fucking engineering, then you should not have ever been on a football roster.
We had two players on our team who were computer science majors. It was Carlu Turbantu Zaramo and F.A. Ogane Scatamakpor. They both were computer science majors, and they both had like one class, I think, that was at a weird fucking time on a Wednesday where they had to jog in the fucking practice late.
Guess who got that?
Who?
The guy that had to take that class to graduate. That's a JUCO rule. I allowed that because that kid needed that one class that was offered that was stuck in stone for fucking 20 years at the college. I had to allow that one person, and then he had to get there right after or before or what have you. That one kid, because he had to graduate and needed that class. If he was a freshman, though, you don't take that fucking class.
Yeah.
Again, master scheduler. So for me, that Matt Rule talking about this schedule is alarming to me, homie, because that's his number one job is to schedule.
He's seeking comfort, JB.
Yeah, homie. Like his schedule is number one.
Winning. He's seeking comfort.
Let's close out with this, JB, because you got my brain rolling. Give me the top 3 majors that a great football program should never take. Go.
Should never take or take?
Never take. Like, you should never have these guys taking these classes if you got a winning program. Go.
Engineering.
Medical school.
Nursing.
Yeah.
Medical or any medical field whatsoever. You better never be an English or a math major under my watch.
Or law.
Never. And you better never, ever, ever, fucking ever be a sociology major. You better never fucking come to me talking about you're a sociology major. You'll never play for me. I want to hear criminal justice, PE, and fucking general studies.
Hey, man, I'm out. Peace.